Scotland forever!
Scotland forever!
Scotland! Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wayward 7! I'm a little catty corner, I forgot to fix that, but I'm your forever DM as always, Will. Hey, how you doing? So we got another exciting episode. Happy New Year's as always. On New Year's Day. Or New Year's, it's not New Year's Day.
No, it's
New Year's.
New Year's.
One of them.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Totally.
For me, it feels like it. Anyway, before we get started, we have a special.
Yeah, we do.
A special message from our special.
I've been waiting
special
on this.
Ethan. All right, hey Ethan, what's up?
Hey, we've got our salad tongs made from skeleton hands.
She
ripped out my bones. Over a year.
Someone had these, and I took them, and now we have them.
Ours now.
Notice
I
how my
should
arms
specify.
aren't in the
I
air.
did it with permission. Also, Happy New Year! It's New
Yay!
Year's. Hey!
With limited balloon supply.
Tiny one. Give me
I
that.
got it. Oh,
Budgeting hasn't been kind to us this year.
it's budgeting has not been kind, but.
Let's see how the mics love this noise.
No.
Dude, imagine if we popped a balloon on stream.
What would happen?
What
are you laughing at, Will?
I'm
I'm so tempted.
But we've already done that.
I want to do it again.
Watch back in our Act 1.
How
Can we
to
get a
crack your
timestamp on the
DM
screen?
101.
Editor? Timestamp?
Don't kill Gwen, please.
Editor?
So the important thing is, number 1, I found salad tongs and I'm happy about it. Number 2, it's New Year's and someone's happy about it. That's also gonna peak the mics.
Evan, you see it peaking.
There's only one thing that can stop this, and it's you. If you subscribe, Evan won't do this anymore.
We
Did you
just
say
say
something?
Evan on screen.
Also,
if you subscribe.
welcome back, Evan.
Yeah, welcome back, Evan.
Welcome
Hey,
back,
welcome to
Evan.
Act 2, Evan.
Welcome to Act 2.
Welcome to Act 2, buddy.
It's not like you've been in the intro the whole time. How did you
We're excited to have you, but before we thank you, Ethan. All right.
I tried, guys.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Try,
Skeleton
guys.
hands. I love those. Hey guys over here. What's up?
More like the hit
Hi.
game.
Hey.
Science project.
Okay,
No.
what you doing?
You know what? There's also some more science. There's some science.
It's working.
There's a lot of science behind.
Bill and I in this
Lauren, take it away.
There's a lot of science between happiness and following our accounts.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
Happiness is a drug.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Wayward 7.
It's an exponential growth of happiness. It just keeps
If you
on
guys
multiplying.
didn't know,
He almost
Jack
said
is
the
a mad
right thing
scientist.
and then changed his mind.
almost
Thank you
there.
guys. We have a lot of energy tonight.
Yes.
A lot's going on. So thank you. Has anybody got anything else to say before we get into tonight's game?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well, it's the end of the year. It's
I haven't-
Happy end of time.
I haven't seen you guys.
The corner of my eye, I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I've never seen a man who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? If you could pay the right price, your evening would be nice, and you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, and why you do this to yourself? She looked at me, and this is what she said. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back. Oh, you know, I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not even 15 minutes later, I'm still walking down the street when I saw the shadow of a man creep by the side. And then he swept up from behind, he put a gun up to my head. He made it clear he wasn't looking for a ride. He said, give me all you got, I want your money, not your life. If you try to make a move, I won't think twice. I told him you can have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask, what made you wanna live this kind of life?
Make
Welcome back. Sorry
Someone
about that.
forgot to press the button.
Someone forgot to
I
rewind
haven't
the
seen
intro
you
because
guys
I was
since
testing
last
it earlier.
year.
Yeah, actually, that was Evan's fault. Strangely enough,
Somehow.
Evan was in charge of the intro. Sorry about
No,
that.
guys.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
so last time we left off, the party.
The last time we left off, or last time Evan left off?
Last time
'Cause
Evan left off, it was the end of the race.
I don't want to be here.
Do you
We
not
can
Evan?
tell you haven't.
You haven't.
You haven't.
You've
been
avoided
here.
your
made it.
There's
responsibility.
so much someone can take.
We love you, Evan.
All right,
Keep
so
showing up.
You guys are.
stop
We're on
bullying.
one
Stop
today.
bullying Evan.
You
bullying
started
Evan.
I'm ending it.
You instigated.
Do you want me to end it?
No.
Let
I
it
think we
keep
should end his
going.
life.
No!
Whoa!
End
Whoa.
me.
Hang on. Okay.
Ugh.
If we
So-
get 12,000 likes, they will end Evan.
No!
Last time we left off, the party narrowly escaped thanks to Chris,
Thank you, Chris.
the vengeful hand of Elric, protector of the East, Huskarl of the Plains, and also thanks to Deviri in her altered form, brought on by some magic that Murtaz had. Those two managed to catch up with Chris, who was carrying some others, and luckily, everybody was reconvened for but a moment. During that moment, however, Gwyneth experienced an interesting vision, one that was life-changing and life-giving. A spirit locked within this blade spoke to her, and spoke of a common goal, a trade, a soul for a soul. And Gwyneth took that deal, pledging herself to this entity and to its cause, slaying this serpent, its own white whale. That being said, when they awoke, they regrouped with Murtaz and Deviri and discussed their next steps, and ultimately decided to continue to the prison to meet Valora, Khalees, Herb, and pick up Silas.
Yeah!
So,
Herb delivery service.
as they went there, they had discovered that Valora had been waiting for quite some time and had a lot of free time, and had cleared out, for the most part, the entirety of the prison, or what was left to guard, as a lot of the forces are now patrolling the streets. So,
Or on the roof.
or on the roof, yeah, thanks to Valora.
Thank you.
But, that being said, they entered the prison, freed Silas and only Silas, and took only Silas's gear, plus
We don't have to make it a
few
point.
other items.
We don't, it doesn't need to be made a point.
We don't
It's
want to
okay.
make
Only Silas
friends
was
here
free.
while we're chased by the bad guy.
And they descended into the Undercity, a well of sorts where they dropped the most undesirable prisoners and left them to rot in the abyss of the Underdark. So, down here, they now sit and wait inside what appears to be a decrepit mansion surrounded by these large lakes and lily pads that some of you might recognize from one of our side quests. But, that being said, throughout the night, conversations were had between Gwyneth and her new patron, as well as between others. Khalees and Valora were quite busy drawing runes all night, and as dawn, or what they felt was dawn, finally arrived, the runes ignited, forming an arcane gate, and out walked a single figure, her skin blue, her hair navy blue, purple horns and bright violet eyes. A very neat, clean naval uniform, more advanced than some of the others that the rest of you are familiar with.
Just rich.
And what appears to be a metallic black hand. So, as she greeted the others and greeted the rest of you, she introduces herself as Admiral Lydia. As she looks about, you must be the Fourrunners that I've heard so much mixed reviews about.
Unfortunately.
Why'd you look at me?
Are you a Forerunner?
Yeah?
Well, I've heard.
We did kind of get framed for murder.
Done a lot.
There's a
Well,
lot.
we won.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
us.
Who's
call-
the real
yeah,
winner?
Yeah, we did.
That's
did.
the price of winning, I guess.
Ups and downs, I've
We've
heard.
been framed for treason.
Now,
Who's the real
on behalf of my daughters, I am going to offer this once. You are free to come with us back to only way to if you wish for a time. As I understand that apparently you've been wrongfully accused. However, it is not my position to harbor wanted criminals or fugitives without any evidence to them being innocent, but I doubt that they would come looking in Voshaan for some time. So, as I said before, you are free to come with us, but I must say my simple thank you for taking care of my daughters, but I must get them to safety.
Yeah, they've been taking care of
Yeah,
us.
they've been doing much. I think, yeah, they've definitely been taking care of us.
It seems Khalees was generous in her description, but...
Thank you, Khalees. You are very generous.
Khalees is generous in everything.
Well, regardless.
I do have a question. Well, this is more for Khalees. If you're on another continent, how do I get this back to you?
Khalees looks over the hand, and you see Lydia kind of takes particular notice, and Khalees,
Do I just give this to, like, Murtaz or someone?
just, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay.
I am following your lead.
Why am I in the lead?
Well, you are a
Well,
princess,
you are
aren't
a
you?
princess. You're the leader.
Okay.
Yeah, Herb, you are kind of, you have your flower pot. Yeah,
There
you're
could be
chilling.
multiple princesses.
Do I have
but
that
still
little
haven't
golden
got my
orb?
lesson.
You do.
There's at
Can I
least
hold it
4.
out?
Yeah, you hold it out. Who are you holding it out to? Or just in general?
Who's nearest to me?
Valora.
I want to use that. Can I
You gonna point it at Valora and do this?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, make an Arcana check.
Oh Lord.
That's gonna be
I've just-
awesome.
I think I missed what you're doing.
I've wondered what it has done for so long. Arcana?
I love that, this
Perfect.
woman says, thank you for taking
that's
care of my
crazy.
kids. And then
Unnatural 20.
open fire.
As you hold the orb up and focus intensely on Valora, you kind of see her eyes flicker down to you and just kind of weird, disgusted expression for a second. And you watch as the orb slowly grows in your palm, ever so slightly, before shrinking back down.
What did that do?
Got heavy for a second.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Valora, who's engaged with in the conversation happening right now, looks down.
Did you see how it got bigger?
She looks at the little ball. Just
Edit that out.
looks up, walks to the other side of Khalees, and keeps listening to the conversation.
It's not what you think.
She's electing to ignore you.
Well,
That's crazy.
where is this in conjuncture to where Keyspear is?
Yes, where would we be going exactly?
Well, what I can do is I can provide you temporary leave. Of course, we can transport you anywhere, but it just, as long as you have a specific description of the place, we can send you there. I'm afraid my travels in Koal'hal haven't been greatly extensive, but I have the capabilities to send most people where they need to go.
Wait, so you're not going to... You're going back to your...
We're heading back to Voshaan,
Voshaan.
yes,
Right.
to join the rest of the fleet.
We could.
Wait a minute. You said the rest of the fleet. I thought Valora was the fleet as in it was just her.
I thought
Sort of
Valora was the fleet as in she's fast.
Wait! Are you saying? Time out here, guys.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Did you know wrong one. Did you know Valora does not...
Anyways.
I gave you inspiration for bringing up Vigo.
Let's go!
Yeah. Good reference. So, as Valora and Khalees kind of look to each other, and Valora kind of, well, it's been not a pleasure, but
Fair
it's
enough.
been something knowing all of you and
Thanks.
your interesting band. But, if I see you on the other side, great. If not, it's been a pleasure. And she steps to the golden portal.
Who is
Bye,
that?
Valora.
Valora left.
Go
Can I walk
get
after
your
her?
girl!
Yeah, you run it after Valora?
You're gonna let her
Sure,
walk
yeah,
away
you run
like
after
that?
Valora.
Yes!
You watches her just steps to the portal.
Oh,
Do we go in after him? I mean, I feel bad if we just like leave him.
Where
okay.
Where else do we go?
I don't know. Keys here?
Like, where did he come from? Where did he go?
Hey,
How
buddy,
we-
if you're
My
if you
dad
wanna
would be
pitch
happy.
in
Come
right
from
now.
Canada.
How are we going to
You're
describe
not listening anymore.
Keys?
No.
Don't
She
even
said
listen to my
describe-
awesome reference.
She
I
said,
ignored it.
she said to
Where
go
did he
that
come
if
from?
we describe where we're
You're
going.
doubling down?
He asked.
I did ask. Thank you for
So,
sharing.
if we describe where we're going well enough, then she would be able to take us there. Haven't you been there before where Keysphere said whatever,
He said they're heading in that general direction. He never said they were going to that.
He said he
city.
was
Okay,
on
but
the
if you know the
mountains.
area,
He did say he was
technically-
on the mountains.
you know, technically I could just describe my hometown, but then we'd all be double fugitives. I mean,
Oh, I was gonna say something so mean.
go ahead.
I'm not. This is not in character. Quinn would not say this. But at least you have somewhere you could go.
Maybe. My dad is sending me away.
Anyways,
My father.
so my father will hear about this.
Where am I?
We'll get to that once they make their decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we just go with them and then if they can? I have a question. If we were to go with you, if we changed our minds, would we be able to go there too?
As long as you have a description and you believe in it enough,
Power
I'm
of
sure
friendship.
I can send you at least close to it.
Okay, let's
If
just.
we believe.
The
So-
power of friendship.
So okay, all right.
Just let me some skin.
I can't do that.
That's awesome.
All right.
So the question remains. Okay, Chris, you were asleep all day yesterday. Now you chime in. Okay.
Falls back asleep miraculously.
It's still. I mean, do we follow with them and just reroute there where we're safe?
I think that's the most reasonable
Okay,
course of
Because then we
action.
can always describe wherever Keysphere is. It's not like it can't find us anyway. No, I mean.
He said he was done listening in. Keysphere, you done listening in?
Yeah, I already tried that.
Keysphere,
response.
Keysphere. Let me think in my mind. Keysphere.
What?
I mean,
You
I guess
guys are so annoying. Why did you get the ambulance? It'd be you guys.
I guess we just go, and once. I don't know.
Okay, let's just go.
Okay.
That seems like the safest option.
Are you still asleep, or I'm gonna drag you?
I didn't even notice that I was Buffa. Or that I was carrying him the whole time.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. I carried like 3 of y'all at one point.
And then you were asleep for an entire day.
Okay, it's called a power
That is the
nap.
powerlifting life.
Powerlifting equals power nap.
Thank you, Admiral. We will take you up on your offer.
Powerlifting life.
Excellent.
Take a
Well,
long break after
right this way.
lift.
All right. I'm walking through the portal.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my hand out to Gwen. Coming? Oh, Gwen! Man, I was gonna do the responsible thing and wait for everybody else to get in, but now I gotta go with Gwen.
Okay.
Ladies, will you shake hands?
Yeah. Before you go in, you hear,
Shake hands.
should I come with you guys?
Yeah!
As
Yeah.
Silas has been kind of sitting back on the couch, just who was rudely awoken, kind of just peering behind the decrepit
I
couch.
understand how you feel.
Come on,
Silas, would you
Silas.
rather come with us to what is probably the safest place to be, or do you want to stay
Don't-
here in the Underdark underneath the prison that you were just broken out of?
The way
After
you
with?
framed it made it sound like the first option was better.
I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie, we did put you in a
Can you
tough
give me
spot.
2 minutes to put on my shoes?
Nope. You have to put them on walking.
And he just grabs them.
Someone has a question. Mr. DM man.
Yeah, what's up?
As soon as they walk through the portal, can I hold the ball up to them?
Sure.
Oh
Sure,
my
we'll get
god.
there.
I want to see that again.
So the rest of you going through?
Yes.
So,
Yep.
With Silas in tow.
Yay.
Silas
Hey, how did
toes?
she get that?
Because I have the campaign 0.
Oh.
So, that being said, as you guys step through the portal, your eyes are assaulted by harsh, bright sunlight. The smell of salty sea air and crashing waves. And most noticeably, it appears to be a ship. Not wooden, but metal underneath your feet. Herb, as you were the first to step through, it is a massive ship, one of the biggest you've ever seen. It is long. It is well armored. As you see that the sides that kind of approach to your left and right are full metal. What appears to be almost these massive gun-like armaments lining the sides.
Silas has hard eyes.
And just very much this decorative finish on it with these blue waves that seem to roll with the sides of the ship. Looking about it, you don't see any sails, but you see massive pillars of steam arising out of these massive pillars.
I don't think we should get on the boat.
Show me where the
Do you
captain's
remember what
quarters
happened
are.
last time?
Valora looks
Get
down
your
at you.
uniform.
No, sit. And as you kind of look around, you begin to see Nastani and Gwyneth stepping to the portal, and you hold up the orb to them, make an Arcana check. 10. You shake it with all your might, and it's
It didn't get bigger?
nothing. Gonna have to keep training with it or something.
You have a fancy marble there or something.
But the rest of you see this, and eventually Khalees steps through, as well as Lydia, as the door closes behind them. And Lydia kind of, welcome to the Sapphire Fleet. This is the Statesby Isles. Welcome, if you've never been. And she begins to make her way down the side of the ship, kind of gesturing out towards the coastline in the distance. So, have any of you been here before, or is this your first time?
I think my dad has, but I haven't.
If you're referring to King Claude, yes, he has.
He's old.
Oh,
Yes.
right, because your dad's a king. Right, yes. We all know that now.
That's awesome.
I've learned about this place.
Yes, well, right now we're patrolling the dividing coast.
I have not learned about this place.
Well, we are in Voshaan. What do you want to know?
Where is Voshaan?
In the southern hemisphere.
We're
So,
Far to the south.
It's the equivalent of like if we were to go to like
Not that
South
far,
America.
I should say. It's maybe a few weeks by one of our ships to Koal'hal.
one of
Can
your right, because you got
Yes.
can I go up to her and like tug on her like hands and be like, what does this do?
Lydia looks down.
Hello, little tree man.
She kind of picks it up, and for a second, you kind of just see rotating in the middle hand. You throw it at people, and it gets bigger.
Can I
You throwing it? Who are you throwing it at?
hit me, Chris?
This is awesome.
Make a. Just roll a d20 and add your dex.
You think it was the Sapphire Isles or
See,
The Sapphire Fleet.
Fleet? Sapphire Fleet.
The States of
13.
Isles. 13?
Statesby.
What's your AC, Chris?
19.
19.
Ha!
You toss it, and you watch as it flies towards Chris, it gets massive bowling ball size.
What?
And Chris, you just kind of move out of the way and just hits the deck and just starts to roll.
I want to go
She
run
just
after
rolls.
Wait, I kind of want to see what happens when it hits me now.
Okay. So you
Wait,
and her
throw
running
it at
after
me
him?
again. Throw it at me again.
Okay.
Okay, throwing it at him again?
Yeah.
Are you wanting to get hit by it?
Yes.
It's an automatic hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a d8 and add your strength modifier.
Evan rolled.
Sorry, your dex.
If you fail, I miss, man.
7.
8.
8. He throws it, and you kind of sit there ready, kind of crouch down. It hits you smack in the jaw, and there's a loud kind of cracking noise. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Alright.
as the ball hits it and just shrinks back and kind of
At least we
rolls
know what
back
it
down
does
the
now.
ship.
I run it after and I'm like, cool, and I put it back in my pocket.
There you go. And you're
I just
playing
get hit. Oh, that was awesome!
Lydia's
Scientific
looking
method.
just
Science.
War flashbacks.
war flashbacks. Yeah, exactly.
I give Herb a high five.
So,
You won.
that being said, so I understand you're in a difficult position.
Yes.
Yes.
But we are heading back to the capital if you wish to ride out your journey till there. However, I would suggest righting wrongs, but that's only a suggestion.
I mean, I certainly do want to right wrongs. I just.
How?
Well, isn't that the whole? I mean, like right the wrongs as you know, us being framed.
Right.
I guess if we were to go to where Keystsphere is, you can give an accurate description.
That's awesome.
Is that our only option?
What other option do we have?
That's what I'm asking.
I'm no help.
Let's
Okay.
let's think
Okay,
this out.
all right, let's.
Any other options?
We
That's
know
what I
that any option I have is a dead end because my father wants to ship me here to like live on the beach for 4
Great
years.
news, you're already here.
I know, right? He'll be happy. Won't get any help from Murtaz or Dviri or Ares or Zinhad. None of them.
Hate to break this up, but speaking of them, are they not going to be upset when they realize that you're not coming out of the well?
Maybe they thought I got lost. It's fine.
Gwyneth, I'm going to
How
be
lost can you be?
completely 100% honest with you. That is a you problem.
Also, I can just call him.
And
Tell him I'm at the beach.
What?
I can
How
tell
do you think he's going to believe you? You don't think he's going to take you exactly where he wants you to be, even if you are in the area of which you were supposed to be?
It sounds like a problem for tomorrow, Nastani. Today, Nastani, what are we going to do to solve our issues?
Can I go walk around and try and find the captains?
Sure.
I think
Are you still
Sure.
the captain's
Escorted
uniform?
by
the captain?
What do you look at the captain's what? Just the captain?
No, the room. The
Okay.
captain's quarters.
Okay. Make a
Because currently I only have captain shorts on
yeah.
after I got gnawed by barracudas.
Oh, wonderful.
Right.
I
I would
know
say
that
as
song.
you start to look about, the other deckhands and others are kind of like, while they've given you space, notice you start heading towards the internals of the ship, and immediately the first sailor kind of walks. Hey, no, back.
I need
No, I don't know what you are. Get back.
It's just like
Back
slowly
with the
walking
rest of them.
towards
Who is a small plant child who's wandering my ship?
Get.
Get going!
I go up next to her and go, hey, he's with me.
Yeah, both of you back. Get back with the group.
I need water.
I woke up. Hey, they're with me.
Hey,
No, all of you. Not allowed inside the ship till the admiral gives. Okay?
Okay.
Go talk to the admiral.
do you know who my father is?
Stop.
You don't know who your father is.
your father is.
Because I don't. Please help me.
I'll go find the admiral.
Are you my
You're
father?
walking back to Admiral Libby.
Yeah.
My father is.
Do you have any clothes for me?
She looks down. What?
I have captain's clothes and I got eaten by a barracuda. Like they just took my clothes off. They didn't. They didn't do anything else but take my clothes. It sounds weird, but
He only has captain's shorts on right now. He's asking for the full captain's suit because he wants to match.
Oh. You're small, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're only like 2 feet tall?
It's all about
Yeah.
perspective.
Okay, so she just kind of holds up a hand and you watch as the clothes just start raveling back down into a pristine captain's uniform, at least the lower half.
the lower half.
Yeah, the first foot of you.
Okay.
But you no longer have captain's shorts. Your captain's pants have
Oh.
been.
First I thought you had like a
Remade.
captain's crop top.
Okay. Well, next chapter is to find a captain's hat.
It's really half.
Can't help you there.
Captain's crop top.
Back to
Right. The
I mean,
important.
how.
Typically, in situations like this, I would want to
You've been in a situation
contact
like
my
this?
brother.
I mean, I have.
If I had a nickel every time this happened,
Two nickels. So
Typically, I would want to contact my brother, but it seems that he's involved.
So, what are we left with? Because I mean,
An orb.
we can surrender, but I know that will just end with us being killed. Because we also probably definitely committed a lot of felonies on our way out.
You what?
Don't worry about it.
Wah.
I'm going rogue.
I'm going round.
Don't get too alarmed, but we might have freed someone from the well.
What happened? What'd you do?
Well,
we got framed
well,
for murder.
Well, you told me about that.
But
What'd you do on
we
the way here?
also might have freed somebody. From the
Nastani might
well.
have killed a lot of people.
It was an accident.
Oh, that too.
Mass murder.
Was it now? It was an accident.
It was an accident. Not
Cool.
science.
I remember not too long ago, I was getting some berating for accidentally killing folk myself.
Okay, the difference is you accidentally killed a town.
Yeah.
How many did you kill?
At least 2.
What was the kill?
Wait, you killed people?
You would.
Make a deception check.
I said at least 2.
Yeah,
That gives. It's a minimum.
That's why
By
gaslighting
omission.
fix every problem.
Ooh.
That's an 18.
How many did you really kill?
It was like 3 or 4, right?
No, it was like 6.
It's like
What?
6 in all. 6 in total. I was
6
thinking
and a
about the
half.
first blast.
Oh.
No, you killed all the guards plus 1 armed.
Have I ever killed you?
I didn't kill the honor guard.
I don't think
You
so.
killed some
Yeah, you have. The 2
Yeah.
guards.
Oh,
for the
no.
first
Oh,
episode.
for some reason I was
yeah.
mixing up the honor guard plus the.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl did.
Does it count for you?
So let's look at
Yeah, same person.
it. Sounds like you at least killed a small homestead.
I didn't kill a small
A
homestead.
large family.
And I'd
Well,
say
in effect, though, I mean, they're dead. They're not providing for their families. Their families starve.
Right.
So,
Oh, so
really,
you killed
it's-
families.
So basically, they deserve.
You did something worse than I did. I was just killing bad folk.
Get back to what we were trying to figure out in the first place, please.
It's all about perspective.
Okay.
Ain't much difference out there.
How did you?
I'm gonna bone to pick with you, mister.
Excuse me.
So far, the only option, technically the other option is to stay here with, on a boat, would be to go to Keysphere and figure out whatever they're doing. That's the only one we've come up with, and that wasn't even our own idea.
Oh, we have a common enemy. Our goals are aligned.
The enemy of my enemy
Is
is
your
my friend.
Yep.
Listen.
The enemy of my enemy is going
Also,
to a place
your
that I can't
But he
go.
he also said he was on the mountains. He's not there yet. He's on the mountains outside of Voshaan. That's a word. I don't remember where we were.
Not
I'm sorry. It's been a while.
Said he was traveling upriver on the other side of the mountains.
So,
Upriver. We were in Valhelm, right?
so what would we do to get us out of?
Pay attention.
Because we've started a political war, at least at a minimum between 2 countries.
It doesn't sound like you started it. Kind of more sounds like you're pawns on a chessboard.
Okay, we're definitely pawns on a chessboard because his brother, disguised as our sponsor, picked us out so we could, be framed. Just saying.
Well,
Except for you.
What'd I do?
You weren't there at the start, but
I'd say first things first, recognize your pawns.
That's real.
Why were you left to live? Start thinking about getting in their head and stuff,
Well, she can't mind.
well, I mean, what's the point of? I mean, if they wanted to frame us, what's the point in killing us off, too?
You're playing a game of chess that you didn't know you were in.
They're playing chess, but
I
we're
would,
playing checkers.
There's 6 moves
also
ahead.
like to reveal some information that I wanted to reveal before.
I love Sharon.
Oh yes, please. It's
Please tell me you got something after this, Icarus.
In my defense, I tried before there was a big and scary announcement about us being around. Before the awards, I was confronted by someone.
Who?
Damn it.
Who?
What? I was trying to remember his name. Sorry, that's Reagan remembering.
Third person.
Is it Damon?
Damon.
Damon.
Damon, yeah.
Like Damon isn't like that guy Damon, the one who made the big announcement Damon?
Yeah.
Advisor Damon?
so you
advise-
sat down and had a nice
Oh,
little chat with
Yes,
Damon.
I had a nice little chat with Damon. No, obviously not, Icarus.
Is that like
He-
Void the Theory?
Okay, I was looking for my brothers. I could not find them, and I went to Gregory, and
Gregory.
or your brother,
Jajori.
he told me that I should look in a certain spot, and I went back to look, and I got cornered, and he said he had my brothers, and that if I didn't listen, or answer his questions, they would not live.
Did you just say womp womp? Did you just womp me in the middle of my session?
What did you tell him?
What information did you get?
He asked me about the amulets and where we found them, and specifically the one we found where the automaton was, and he asked me some more information about you all, and I told them.
So, in summary,
You
Nico
guys,
sent
I'm a rat.
you to a specific area. You ran into Advisor Damon and told him everything he wanted to know.
I didn't know who he was at the time because I was not filled in.
Even
on
if you
things.
didn't know who he was, why would you tell a total stranger all of our information?
Because he had my brothers, the only family I've had for years.
But we could have got them.
Oh, what was the relationship between Mr. Damien and the person who killed the king?
Damien is a direct.
To Cilicia, right?
He is directly under
Her.
Lady Garvia.
That's awesome.
Also, he arrested me when I first got to Cross.
So
I didn't do anything. He just did
I
it for
say
fun.
we just go do one back at them and kill their king.
Or
No, we are.
now we actually plot
The
to
next
kill
logical
them.
step.
There are
Get even.
so many reasons why we cannot kill this sovereign.
Can't? Or
Cannot.
won't?
Can't.
can't.
I definitely
Can't.
Can't.
I.
Hearing a lot of
If we kill-
negativity
if we
here.
kill-
We can do
if we
anything we
kill
put our
one-
minds to.
No,
If
we
we-
can't.
Listen, if we
I
kill
have-
one, that
I've
puts us
tried.
guilty for the one we didn't
Hey,
do.
we wouldn't be in this situation if you try to say
The implications of what would happen if we did kill the sovereign don't matter because we can't.
You also probably
There
can't.
is no physical possible way
Why?
that we could kill the sovereign.
Why, Gris, have you tried?
I'm sorry.
You do know he's an assassin, don't you?
No, I thought he was a war hero last episode. Anyways.
I am very familiar with what Basilica is like, and what their guards are like, and who they have there,
Also-
and what they can do, and how helpless we are in the face of Lady Garvia.
Also, we
Look
didn't-
at her arm!
It's a pretty cool arm.
Also, we didn't kill the king. It wasn't even us doing it. It was Lady Garvia.
Mm-hmm.
I told you all that, not for you to be angry at me.
I'm not angry at you.
Gris sounds like he's angry at me.
I think he's more angry at the suggestion to kill the king.
That
of
wasn't my
Cilicia.
suggestion.
Hey.
Anyways, but what I'm saying is that
But also probably that one too.
they know more information than I think we think they know.
Oh,
And
Really?
I think the questions he was asking me was not because they didn't already know the answer, it was because they wanted a confirmation. And I apologize. I wouldn't have done it if my brothers were not involved. And I had every reason to believe they were because they were nowhere else. And they are not familiar with that area. So I'm just trying to be open and honest and lay out all the cards that we have on the table. But I cannot lie and say I am not worried about I didn't even get to see them be released, so. Womp, womp, womp.
I
I
really wish that I could be worried about my brother.
Sounds like he's fine.
Yeah, it sounds like your brother's fine.
Person.
Silas, he's very fine. He's
Person.
doing great.
I didn't mean it like that.
I was about to say that looks like a you problem.
Yeah.
No, it's not a me problem. It'd be great if it was a me problem, but it's an us problem.
Yeah.
Because one of the most powerful people in the Silesian government, which means one of the most powerful people on the continent of Koal'hal, has everything against us, and now knows almost everything about us.
Also, we do need to kind of figure out why they wanted to kill the king and why they wanted to use us for it, so that way we can kind of get back on track of righting the wrongs.
Yes, why would Lady Garvia want to kill the one king who was able to stand against them in the Continental War?
Okay.
Why would she want to remove the king who stood up to them and kept them from taking over the continent?
Hey, Grace, why are you so upset?
Hold on,
Here's
hold
another
on.
question though. Why put the blame on y'all?
Exactly. That's what I was. Thank you, Silas. That's
And
what I
why
was
leave
trying
you
to say.
alive?
And why are you so upset?
Well, I mean, he.
I mean, he was, you know, he used to.
One of the traitors.
Well, that's
Might
done.
be a
We're
bit of a
past
feeling
that
there.
point.
You know, but
Herb doesn't beat around the bush.
I just
I
He's
found
in the bush.
He's the bush. we
I
beat
just
around
found
the
out
bush.
that
Or is the bush.
my little brother has been lying to
I
me
thought he was
for
your older
decades.
brother. Sorry, I interrupted you.
My brother has been lying to me for decades and has actually been manipulating me for the entire past year and has been setting us up so that we can take the fall for some assassination that he's been planning.
I understand, but we are not the people to take it out on.
I mean,
well, left y'all alive. Did he seem remorseful?
yes. At least from what I mean, you might say differently because he is your brother and you understand him better.
He looked like he was like into, you know, putting the blame on y'all, or was he upset?
He definitely. Well, here's the thing, is that who was he trying to pin the blame on in our group? Because he tried to get you out. He tried to get you out of the Fourrunners, out of the contract, but he didn't
That's
offer.
important.
He didn't offer that to me. He didn't say a word about. He didn't say a word about Darrow or Renna.
Not even me.
All right.
Well, okay.
And he was
Nico-
posing as Grigori for how long?
He was posing for Grigori since before the race.
Right, because I had met Grigori beforehand.
Yes.
So, and obviously him being what he
Since
is.
the Harvest Moon. That's when we
Right,
met him.
right. And I had
Or
met him
was
a few
it
months
you?
beforehand. He was
I
looking to
don't
put
know.
together a team. But he stopped.
Well, he didn't
He
expect.
found a team.
Yes.
But he knew the whole time who you were. Damon came to fact check you. And you'd been captured by Damon before. So he knew who you was.
Yes.
So, Damon obviously was working with Grigori probably from the start, right?
Yes, I think we can definitely say that.
Okay. But he was keeping tabs on his brother. Okay.
I mean, unless the only reason that he had you as part of the Fourrunners was just a really sick and twisted way to keep tabs on you, which is at this point what I can assume since he tried to back you out of the contract.
I'd say it's an assurance. He knew his brother would do it. He knew he'd get it done.
Yeah.
Or
But don't mean he wants him in the end results.
insurance to keep whoever.
To make
They
sure
were
that they
targeted.
got to the finish line. Make sure he finished first and got
Because
to the
he knew-
assassination point.
Because he knew that you were a skilled killer. So using that in a a race where killing something is the goal.
Is
A
could
smooth
another,
criminal, if you will.
Could another option be the fact that he was using you as insurance to make sure that the other people didn't die,
Or
or
insurance
I think
or
he made it clear he never cared about the other people.
then there's that.
Nico wasn't concerned with who was being framed for what. He
Well, it sounds like there was a bit of concern because you ended up in it.
on the balcony, what was important to Nico was that the job was finished without me or maybe the others being hurt. What was important to Garvia was that Egil was dead alongside Mithra, and that, if nothing else, the crown princess of Arkzaw was present and culpable.
But here's the thing is that in the warped perception that they put on you know, for who killed the king and Mithra, it wasn't me who was, you know, projected as the one to do it. It was Chris and Gwen.
Because you've got a special little piece of jewelry or two hanging around your neck.
Oh yeah, well that too.
That meant they weren't able to. So they framed the group as a whole.
Well, at the time it was for sure.
I'm putting together a picture.
I thought you were, as the DM, being like, no, they both
There's like
have.
8 characters here.
Yeah.
And Will is
Right.
half of them.
Will was majority.
Will is all.
Yes. Valora, how about you weigh in on this too? And also Lydia, honestly,
I
You all
think
simultaneously
you
talk
three
at
should
once.
talk
Shipping
together.
number 5. Can I hear from him?
So Laura kind of turns over the
Hey, Perscardia, can you just like pop in here for a second? Actually, just give us everything. You know, give us the
Do you
details.
want her to
Tell you
pop?
what, let's
No,
hear
no,
from
no,
Cortez.
no,
Let's hear from
no.
Cortez real quick.
Let's
hear from
Can we hear from the
Zargia.
king of Arkansas real quick?
I just want to very vividly recall the interaction we had with Egil. Let's relive that.
No. Please don't.
There's trauma.
I'm dying.
Anyways, so I don't know. What do
I
you
mean,
have?
so that does. I mean, I can't piece together all the chess pieces in my head. I was always better at checkers. That's why I played poker instead.
I thought we were playing Go Fish.
Poker's a lot harder. Poker's a mental game.
I know.
No, it's
I
not.
did-
Chess
It's
isn't?
luck based. The house
no,
always
but
wins.
like chess has rules and it's defined. Poker, when you put up a
Maybe
bluff,
by
that's
your
all on your person. That's
I'm
not
more-
up to.
I'm more
That's
like-
not up
you
to
seem-
set rules.
You seem like the kind that would hide cards under his chair.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm more
You
of a
can't
blackjack.
charge.
You could bluff
Hide
in
and
chess if you
pieces.
wanted
Come
to.
So if
like
it was,
Uno.
if it wasn't for the fact that I had
Non-sponsored.
an amulet, I would have been the one to like throw the sword.
With certainty.
Because aside from you being the insurance, I was the only player who stayed the entire route of the. I almost said tour, not tour.
And I think
Grand
I
tour.
think Damon
Tour.
only talking to me because I had something to lose, and was relatively new, so maybe he questioned my loyalty too.
I have a question for the DM. When it comes to, I know that
not a
Arkansas
character
is a isolationist country, but is it a known fact for the rest of the world that he has children and that they are close in age to? Okay.
They're isolationist in the extent that they don't do a lot of trade with Cilicia or Mizumi.
Mhm.
They do
Fair.
a lot of trade with Ross. But other than that, that is primarily why you were in Ross in the first place.
So, I do think that because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how far back this game of chess goes. Because if it's a known fact that Oxal has 2 crown, you know, heirs, and if it's a known fact to the person who's researching it that we, you know, go forth in this, you know, venture to gain the crown, then it would be known that we would be somewhere on the continent to prove our worth. So it could be another thing that maybe Godvia had spies trying to locate me. That way they could target Oxla. If I am for some reason the key factor.
Having been in the roles that I've been in, I can say absolutely Garvia had spies.
Well, yeah.
If we take a look at the team that Nico assembled, we have one from Cilicia, one from Arkansas, Brenna was from Mizumi, and Daryl from Ross.
I was from the jungle.
And I from the plant.
And I from around the plant.
And I from the sand dunes.
Embrace
was-
all of the
Yeah.
elements.
Yeah.
Nico was careful and very intentional about who he brought in.
Yeah, but he tried to get you out.
We can't be.
Well, it does make sense that at the end of the line, the people from Cilicia, who are in fact the culprits of the assassination, would not want it traced back to Cilicia. So
I'm just adding to your point. I think you're right.
I think he's trying to get a PowerPoint together.
Yeah, no.
He's
that's
connecting
good.
the red dots.
What's PowerPoint?
What's
Yeah.
PowerPoint?
It's when you point and then power.
But with power.
But with strength. Break their skull with a
You're from Cilicia.
Not you are from Cilicia.
Stop
It could
pointing
be
with that
you,
finger.
but it's
Why are you pointing?
That's probably it.
PowerPoint.
So
Icarus is disintegrated.
Wouldn't be the first time.
we know a sorcerer
You need to
who's
breathe.
really keen on that one. Isabella.
Time to trash talk Isabella again.
Isa.
Anyways, so does any of this lead to what we're going to do?
No, I think we're just trying
Not
to.
at all. We're running in circles.
What this
at
leads
point.
to is that we've been
Oops, we're going
outclassed
straight.
and outmatched the entire time. There's not really a chance of coming back from this.
We should all become hermits and live in a cave.
You know
Oh,
what?
that's
He makes a very
awesome.
fair
All I'm
point.
saying, we could go lie down in the capital for a while. Take it easy. I can show
Visit
you
the
where I
fish
get
would
my.
say that,
I
We
need
should
to.
visit
I
our
think
fish
it'd be
people.
good to go
Which
get my weapons,
capital?
sir. States,
What's the capital state?
Mithril City.
Mithril City?
I was never good at states and capitals.
Write that down, write that down!
That's where we're going, right?
Doesn't everyone know this?
Yeah, I've been here.
Oh yeah, I
I've been here.
forgot, because you have a gun.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
Guns are cool.
There's a couple of shops if you wanna, if we're going.
We might as well.
I don't know how to use one.
I can show you.
Can I learn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know how to
but
shoot
I
that
don't
gun.
want to
I
feel
want
like
to point
I'm-
at the ship gun.
Yeah, you think one of the ship cannon, and
Chris
Lydia, who's
thinks
been
it's
kind of sitting off of the at the side of the deck, listening, just kind of.
Chris thinks it's a camera. He points it at.
Smile! I don't want to be running away from our problems. Because
But
then
we
we
have to
We
take
can't
care of
stand still with
ourselves
our
before we can
problems
take
either.
care of anybody
It's time
else.
for the training.
We don't have weapons. We don't have armor. Well, I have a weapon.
Someone's some training arm.
You guys don't
We
have
have
weapons. You
weapons.
don't have.
We
You
do
have very
have
crappy
weapons.
armor.
So I'm not saying we
At
go.
least
Go
Gabe
on my
is
training arm.
I'm not saying we need to go run off and, deal with this right away. But I'm just saying I don't really want to take this lying down or just, be chilling on a beach for 4 years or
Well,
whatever.
we're not,
Being
but we have to get our
That
minds
sounds-
together.
Wonderful.
I bet it does.
Being
What?
chilling.
I mean,
What can we do?
I-
We can recover, go back to Koal'hal, see the entire continent in war, and then maybe do something to end the war. There's no scenario here where we can prove our innocence.
At this point I don't even want to prove my innocence. I just don't want there to be a war.
So
well,
let's say
That's
it's so
impossible.
impossible.
Without proving your innocence, then what the world knows is that the Crown Princess of Arkansas has killed King Egil. That is war.
Can someone read your entire thoughts and memories?
Hey, let me just ask you this. We're all screwed, right? Me included, because I got.
Yeah,
We're screwed, right?
I'm sorry.
except for Herb.
Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay, I say screw it, man. Let's just do the moonshot. Let's get back there. Try something better than sitting on a boat.
Thank you, Silas.
Great, Silas. What do we
So
try?
killed
Okay, well you know, Keith
Anything.
fella.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Listen,
I
if
believe
we're
me and
already,
Herb had an idea a couple hours ago.
Go for it.
Tell him, Herb.
I think we should give every single inconvenience to the big country of the Gardvia people. Like, cut off all of their trade
All of the Garvia people.
and kill all of their supply.
Yep.
How?
We could dress
That's
up.
more of like if you have a naval fleet or an army.
If we had
We
more
can dress
than
up and
5
pour tea
people.
into their harbor.
But okay,
I'm just
That
saying,
always works.
along the lines,
Always.
I mean, we know where the source of the problem is. And here's the thing, they've been predicting your moves, right? They know where you're going. They're in your head.
Do we have a spy? On
That's
that?
I
right.
say get out of your head and just charge into it.
I'm
No,
not
no,
in my
one just saying, get in your head. Think about how things
Well,
like
I'm
they
saying
would.
you're all
Yourself in
too
your
much
head.
thinking about it.
We're
I say
also-
start with the lead.
Okay.
We're thinking too big of a picture. I'm not saying we need to storm in and take on Gardvia and her entire fleet. I'm saying
That's a good idea.
It's
We
a
take
bad
that
idea. I'm
That's an
saying we
awesome
take
idea.
it.
Good job.
No, we take it
Summit swung
small.
towards your first.
We meet up with Keysphere. It's not like, I mean, we're goody two shoes anyway. We're framed for murder. I've killed at least 6 people or more. Who knows? At this point, we don't lose anything from meeting up with Keysphere and seeing what their plan is.
So, Keysphere is your friend who's like a felon and took that little boat that one time.
Yes,
And the
So he's
And the
got
cannons.
friends. He's
exactly.
got friends.
Oh, yeah,
So
At
that's
least
more
3
than
of
5
them.
of us. So,
There's a big.
See, he's making a point. Thank you.
so
Herb.
I think we should get
The
a
first
Wait for
one.
it.
Let
we
him
should
come.
get
Let
a
him come.
small loan from the Admiral lady,
We have money.
and I think we should get a
Not me. The frogs
small
took it
little
all.
ship or something, and we should just start destroying, like doing like little tiny quick hit and runs, and then run away.
I don't know if you can hit and run with a boat.
You can.
How?
If you're
Are
fast
you-
Let's
enough.
get out of here.
we
You learned your lesson.
Listen, we already did a hit and run with a boat. Do you not remember our trip to Mizumi?
Why are you looking at him? I'm the one who said it.
I think we should do that. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't know what else to do at this point. I just know that.
a bigger boat.
I just imagine. Yeah.
I mean, if we just get like a little tiny
Paddle
ship
boat.
that at least has like a cannon on it.
Kayak. Oh, a cannon would be crazy.
I mean, we can't just do nothing.
I agree.
Well, I mean, what would you do? Talking to any of the NPCs who are in this conversation.
what would you
Okay,
do,
let me ask
characters
you
of the story?
Specifically, are you referring to Silas, Lydia, Zamora,
Silas.
or Khalees?
Lydia. I'm gonna talk to
Lydia.
Lydia. Because she's an admiral, so she's like, she knows shit. Sorry.
I would say
She knows
that
ships. That's it. Yeah. She knows
there
ships.
are
Show that in the
a
transcript.
lot of factors at play, and I don't quite understand exactly what's happening. I don't have the frame of reference that you do.
Oh, sorry.
That being said, I would say if you're out of options, the extreme is typically the way to go.
Let's starve them all by
See?
cutting off their trade.
That seems a bit
It's extreme. It's the right one.
extreme. I just
Herb
think it's
said
too bit of a
mass
grand
genocide.
scale.
Wait, they can't give them their goods if we get rid of the water.
We install thermite in every single bread loaf that they own.
Oh
What is
yeah.
thermite?
Led the water.
What even is thermite?
We create a viral
Someone
disease and
poison
plant
the
it into the
water.
continent.
Rats
There's a
with
snake in
Inspiration.
my boot.
Rats with fleas, and we airdrop them onto the capital.
Airstrike
them,
the continent.
Keep
Okay,
bombing
so
them.
okay, we're not going to do any of that.
It's time to bring
Okay.
about a plague.
Let's.
We are not going to plague the innocent people of Cilicia.
We're gonna black plague Cilicia.
We are not okay.
I
Biological
think
warfare.
there was
Even-
a misunderstanding of what I was saying.
There is a misunderstanding. I
We dumped
understand.
3 billion tons
We
of
know.
anthrax.
I'm going to throw you overboard.
I can't keep living like
Anthrax
this.
is a powerful biological weapon.
What is this? The
All I'm
election
saying,
year?
we can't. I mean, what do we lose? I mean, aside from our lives, but I mean, what do we gain from? I don't know.
Okay, so I
We
think what
street
we've decided
cred.
is just let's meet Keysphere.
Let's meet
Well, I
Keysphere.
was going to say, you have family there, don't you?
No.
In Basilica? Your brother is a close tie? Do you have other family members? Have you tried talking to them?
Last
Seeing
time we
from
met
a
him with
different
his
perspective?
family, it didn't go so well.
Not to mention, if
Kind of killed me.
they last saw you in Haras, I imagine Cilicia capital would be one of the last places they'd expect to find you.
Also,
Hide in plain sight.
hide in plain sight, and also
This is Lydia.
This is Lee.
another question. If Cilicia is the one who is the country that is attacking Haras, by killing the king and all.
You can talk.
Till
Want to say your
hours.
idea before you forget?
I think I should say my idea.
Go ahead.
How exactly did the little all-felled oleander kill its thingies? It was like the petals, right?
No, we're not
It was
dropping.
the bile that it made within its stomach.
Okay.
Not
We
throw it
revived
into
Daryl.
I'm saying. It doesn't even have to be that. But we take a little envelope, title it the Fourrunners,
Okay.
send it to the king with a biological weapon inside.
Oh my
Open
God.
it up.
Open a bomb.
Are you glitter bombing
Open it
the
up.
king?
Trying to bomb the king.
Open it up.
That
Oh,
is
sure.
such a PG version of what he was saying.
I know it's a PG version of what you're saying. I did that on
We give him the
purpose.
flu.
I'm just saying we give them something that they're not used to. And
Smallpox.
Mr. King dies of an unfortunate
But we don't want to
viral
kill the
infection.
king.
We'll call that Plan Z.
Well,
We're gonna put a pin in that and come back.
Put a pin in. So
We're
if-
still working
Circle
on it.
back.
I'm gonna
watch,
start trying to
watch
throw up.
what ends up happening is we exhaust every outcome we possibly could, and Herb is sitting there
You're
like,
like a whole different species. You can make
You
it
cannot
So-
live
quick,
with
can't
your own
you?
failure.
So here's my question: is if we're in Cilicia, would that technically even be enemy territory since we would be aiding Cilicia by killing the king?
If you're looking from the perspective of everyone else, then no. If you're looking from the perspective of going to the people who are our enemies,
Then yes.
that is enemy territory.
All I'm saying is, from like a war and political perspective, Frost wouldn't necessarily be able to like armies and all of them of Frost couldn't exactly hurt us too bad if we meet up with Kisfir and Cilicia, because then they would be crossing over into their enemy territory, and that would be them calling out open war on Cilicia. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do.
And
My
we're not.
two concerns with going to Cilicia, specifically Basilica, is number one, the Praetorians. That
That's an issue, yes.
if and when Guardvia finds out we are there, then we will be in a
Pickle.
much more inescapable position than we have been to this point.
Pickle.
And while the Guard and Army of Frost cannot follow us, the entire collection of champions that were in the pursuit are not bounded in any way. But that is if anyone finds out where we are.
I mean, all I'm saying is that wherever we go, we are always at risk of death. If not worse. The most we can do is just try and fix something, or at least get a head start on it. That is how every single major event in history has always started with just something small. The winning side has always started with something small. It could be a small fleet of people who have defeated the, most known names in history before. I'm not saying that we have to be this small group of people to change history on that course. I'm just saying we can start. I know there's going to be a war between the countries, and that's without a doubt, especially with all of the players on the board. But all I'm saying is we can do our best to keep it from, hurting and killing more people than necessary.
I don't really know if there's going to be much of a war. Egel's gone. Who's going to organize them?
Because they killed both the king and his right hand.
There's nothing left to
I have his
gather
right
on.
hand.
It's now
Three
just
Huskarls don't have no more direction. It kind of seems like it's not really a war thing, but
More
it's
of a-
more of a
invasion.
annex. The advisory's been set up for that kind of stuff for years.
I'm just saying, I think my plan was a good idea.
I say we can put a pin in it.
Bookkeeping.
Okay.
That's like a stage 3. We're like on 1.
We're like
Well,
0
I'll be
point.
ready for stage 3 whenever y'all are ready.
I know that's what I'm saying.
I'm
We're
pretty
gonna
ready for
exhaust
stage
every
3.
option, and Herb is gonna be there like,
What was it? I'm.
you
I've
want the
created
red pill or the
envelopes for you
blue
guys.
pill?
One is
So-
very deadly.
We go to Cilicia?
I mean, what other option do we have?
I heard
We don't
you
have to
started
go there
Cilicia.
exactly.
I kind of like heard that.
Let's go to Keysvia.
Shoot,
Kismir's in Cilicia.
Go to
No,
Arzal,
he's
try
not.
and
He's
get
in
help
the
there.
mountain range of.
That's
He's on the
Cilicia.
other side of the
That's
mountain.
If you're
Cilicia.
killing people
That
here,
is
what's
Cilicia.
it different in Cilicia?
I'm not killing people here.
You're killing
Killed like
people.
8 people.
We tried
That
to go
was
talk
in
to
Ross.
Nat's people.
Well,
Do what?
try to go talk to Nance, folks.
The snake people that wanted us dead that we had to run from
Are
the
you
last time
certain
we were
that they
there?
would help us?
Asshole.
I've talked to them before, and they're more approachable when Nat's not there.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
Let's see if snake
I'm
talks.
just trying to throw out
Fish
some other
people.
things, some
Herb
other
is like,
ideas.
what kind of venom do snakes have?
I mean, we're heading to capital. We can go look there for help. There's lots of adventurers. There's lots of folk.
Just wait till they find out about snake pox.
Aw, snake diseases.
The GM through the NPCs saying, "Here are the options for you to choose from."
Thank you, DM, for giving us the
This
option.
is what Silas sees.
Thanks
This is
for a
not-
I
suggestion.
say we
I'm
float
not
out
saying
to
these are the
sea
best options,
and
but this is Silas's
Just
perspective.
because they're not the best ones. doesn't
DM,
mean
what
they're
are
not.
the best
Keep Laura.
Ask a better NPC.
Here's the best option.
Laura,
We
let's
decide to
ask
retire
again
on the
later.
beach and the campaign there.
Stop asking.
Consider what Lydia. I
I
mean, as far as asking better NPCs.
Hey, DM,
Admiral
switch
Lydia
NPCs real
kinda
quick.
I would say, you
We're
know,
also
if you want
partial
advice,
to
go ask people who are more used to things like war.
Hey Lydia,
Here's
what
what
are
I'll
your
say.
thoughts on biological weapons?
It's Admiral Lydia. Huge
Lydia
titles.
too.
I'd be lying if I said I haven't used them before.
What?
And I'm sure they're
Hey.
effective, right?
But biological weapon can really have a large range. In my particular instance, I mean a creature.
What?
Hey, game recognized game.
What do you? What?
And dragons are
Anyways.
utilized in warfare all the time.
We are?
I
Hey,
totally
but
forgot about that for some reason.
I mean,
What
what
if
if
in a
they just,
fantasy world?
what if they all just get turned into like little tiny wood things?
That's you.
I
Um,
You
think
are
we
the tiny
should go
wood
to
thing.
Cilicia. I think
Probably
that's.
minimize attacking innocents.
Anyways,
But like,
I
by how much?
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
It's like, I love it.
So
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So plan is meet up with Kisir and Cilicia. Shh. Question though, before we do that, should we go to the capital to like get supplies?
Yes.
Before, yeah. I have money. We are in a place I can actually do. Do you use the same currency as
Is it gold?
Yes. Okay, good.
We should go back to that.
Gold is gold.
Everybody should use
Fair enough.
It's a standard.
I have plenty.
Doubloons.
So, even though we lost our really cool weapons, we could probably get some better.
Speak for yourself.
Again, biological weapons.
No biological weapons. I'll get you a really cool
Also,
stick,
I think
though.
the term is biological warfare.
Biological.
I mean, if it's like one.
What do you
thing,
use
then-
biological warfare with?
Hey, we
Biological
could go,
weapons.
You know where we could go? Y'all good friends with Hess, right?
I would say
He's got a biological weapon.
Oh yeah!
No, he lives up in the mountains. He's not part of any country.
Oh, really?
But
Can
doesn't
we
he
be a
have
part
a
of that
certain
club?
respect for Egil?
We did, but I'm sure y'all pretty persuasive.
I mean, that's an option.
I'm sure Hess
got a
would
whole
be very
tribe.
welcoming to the party that undercut his
He was pretty
repeat
nice.
championship and
He seemed pretty relaxed about the situation.
Let's just
until-
head to the
We
capital.
might
and
control
until the
Hess.
king was killed.
Well,
Also,
we don't
you
know
were
what he
in
did.
jail
We are
the
not
entire
going to
time
Hest.
the whole sequence happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone was live streaming things on
I
Sports Bar
heard through
TV.
the prison.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Never mind.
A little
Someone
bird.
invented television.
I heard y'all won.
Hey, I have a question, Silas.
Yeah, guys, we're the
Actually,
real
about
winners
you
of that
being in
night.
the
Huh?
prison. I have a question.
What's that?
You didn't happen to hear an overhead, like, message?
Yeah. There's a lot of
yesterday?
talk. I mean, like I heard y'all won.
Mhm.
I heard, you know.
Did you hear an overhead message about the treasonous?
No,
Treasoners.
no,
I'll take
Okay,
this.
cool. That is.
no. When
That's a
that happened.
$5 word, right?
I was sleeping for a lot of it. But
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well,
Treasonous.
I'm just worried that people that may have saw us in the prison might have told where.
Okay, but what are they gonna say? They went to the mountain, haven't seen him since. Where are they gonna find us?
I was just
I don't
making
know, I
fun
just-
that y'all got Valora
No,
on
it's
your
okay.
side. Maybe you can get Hest, and he's got a whole tribe of folk.
Can we focus on one thing at a time? Can we go to the capital, get ourselves situated, and maybe from there we really figure out what we're going to do, but I do think Cilicia is the best option. Unfortunately. And if whatever we have to do, I will disguise you as a parrot again if I have to.
Can I dress up as a parrot?
Hey, it worked out.
Chris didn't get it, so he just dresses up as a parrot while he is actually a parrot.
Oh no, he was disguised as a parrot. You
That's
missed,
awesome.
you missed it.
Chris
So-
was zonked.
So here is the steps in our plan. We go to the capital. We get some supplies. Go to Cilicia and meet up with Keysphere. A potential
There
side.
is a range of hundreds of miles of where Keysphere might be.
We try and contact him again.
Do we have
I'm going
a
to think as loud as I can.
Okay.
Keysphere!
It's just screaming.
Roll a d20. Go for it.
Oof.
Let's see if your psychic message gets out into the world.
Could you play D&D in D&D, like in the world?
Businessman.
Does that
briefcases.
exist?
15.
Play a D&D game.
Maybe ask around if
Please.
anybody can send messages.
Only this stupid crystal could call more than just my dad.
Only we knew
Breaks
some
it.
people who were like, you know, an enchantress or something and really good with magic.
Swamp Witch!
That is so close. to
Wait
not
a minute,
being
wait a
wrong.
minute. Didn't Godwin say that he had some shops in here?
We should
We
visit.
shouldn't we? Is there I'm gonna address
I can't see Godwin.
Lydia or any of her family.
Okay.
And just do the genie Godwin.
Godwin?
Does he have a shop here?
Yes, he does.
We could always find
Godwin's
some.
great.
Godwin is great. He's not biased, toward murderers. Or unbiased. So, we could probably find something there to talk to Keysphere with.
Swamp Witch is still on the table.
Swamp Witch is in Hross, which is where we should not be.
Okay, buddy.
It's on the outskirts, kind of in the hood.
Get your own possible.
It's fun.
Don't
It's
touch
still
me.
around.
the kind of neutral area.
So wait, what are we talking to everything about?
not
'Cause,
touching you.
we've kind of sat at the same spot for.
And they've both been moving the entire time.
We've been sitting on the same spot.
Yeah.
Boats moved.
So what do we do?
We'll go to the capital, we'll get ourselves recuperated, we'll talk with Godwin a little bit, and then see if we can't figure out a way to track down Keysphere and go see what his plan is.
Maybe Godwin might have something to place this out where you can have it back, Khalees.
Sorry.
Use it till you need it.
What?
Use it
Just
till you
chill.
need it.
What?
Thank you. Rolling hands. Well. So.
Would the admiral help us?
I mean, she's helped us a
Inconvenience.
lot. She's.
Inconvenience the people.
What people?
I think that's
The-
calling out open
The
war.
Guardvia people.
That's just you're creating a world
If
war.
you told me more about Garfia, maybe I could get some information.
What if we
Her name is General Praeris Guardvia, and she doesn't like us.
Can I give a
Was she
complete
the voice
physical description as well?
that you guys heard?
I cannot, but if
Was she
Icarus
the
could,
voice
that'd
that
be
you guys
great.
heard in
Sure.
the amulets?
Yep. So
Lydia?
describing
No,
Garfia.
Yes,
Guardvia.
yeah.
Could we frame Lady Garvia? Could we double frame?
Maybe they'll forgive
She
us.
kind of paused.
Yeah. She'll forgive us.
Praeris Garfia?
Yes, Praeris Guardvia. She's really creepy looking. She framed us for murder. What else did she do? She's the reason my arm's like this. Or was it your brother?
She a witch.
More my brother.
Cause and effect.
His brother did this to me. Nice arm.
But she stopped time.
Oh, she also has an amulet too, and she's the one who stopped time, and she was in our heads.
She's a sorcerer, DM? Or
Uh,
how would
I would say,
how would Icarus describe?
you would know that she would be a cleric. Yeah. You would know that she's generally perceived as a cleric.
Mm.
She's a very strong magic user, a political. A cleric who has been working for the sovereign in Cilicia for I don't know. 40 years? 40?
Fortnite.
Definitely as long as you've been alive.
That's my whole
That
point.
is not a long time.
She's an old lady, is what he's saying.
She's old.
She's the swamp witch.
Swamp Witch!
Alongside the
Guys,
physical
if we went to the
description that
Swamp Witch, that'd be awesome.
not good with those sorts
I
of
would
things.
say you can make a history check.
Let's do
See
it.
how long Paris has been in the
Your
military.
history of
Can I
swamp.
make a history check?
Can I make a history
No.
check too?
Oopsies. This isn't
He's
loading.
the only one who's been in the Silesian military.
He's a
No
war.
one's-
He's the only one, and I would say
He's a war hero, according to
those
Gwen.
of you who are participating in the conversation, so not Evan.
What? Wait, did you say I
Make
can
a insight check.
insight?
So not me.
Oh,
Not
dang.
you, Evan. You've been rubbing your head with the lens. I've seen you.
No.
11.
3.
Evan,
made me
roll
do
it back. Play that clip of Evan.
No.
You're going to dice jail.
It's gonna be a lot of
That
clips.
was a 1.
I'm trying to pull up my stats, and I don't.
What you need? What you looking for?
My history.
History
buff.
is +0.
Oh, great! Glad we spent all this time for nothing. Literally nothing.
Sorry, I can't convey.
okay.
I'm
15.
maxing
15.
right now.
Praris, I would say you know that she is definitely has an extended lifespan and worked not only for the past sovereign but the one before as well.
Oh.
At the very least.
Why she?
How long has the sovereign been?
Why she's all.
Wait, hang on. Wait, I've got my timeline here, guys.
So,
She broke his wish.
you know, now that you mention it, this Paris sounds familiar. I
294 in the Second Age.
find it difficult to believe that the stories that I've heard and encountered are the same as the one that you are speaking of. But, they sound like a very difficult person. The other instance of this that I speak of was a personal encounter quite a while ago with a person by the name of Praris as well. No last names were given, and I don't think they worked for the Silesians at the time, or at least I wouldn't think there'd be any reason for that. But let's say that they're the same person. Do not go near them.
Well, we've ruined that.
But I would say that, you know, they are definitely beatable. I don't know by your standards if you're talking about a straight fight.
I mean, we barely made it through the Champion's Pursuit. I know for a fact I could not go up against a general.
Right. Well,
Not without at least getting
I
stronger.
know for a fact we could not go up
Oh,
against.
yeah,
the Paris that I had encounters with was very meticulous, one step ahead as always. Very much led prey into traps, was great at predicting people.
Sounds
so
familiar.
It
Yeah.
does. I would say, whatever you're overthinking about doing, she might already have an idea of doing so. So, that being said, either play the game until you get to the next big encounter that she has planned or next big purpose, until you figure out what she's trying to do. She obviously got close and confirmed things with you guys. So, do something similar. Play the game. Play it out. But keep your ear to the ground. Try and figure out the inside. I mean, there surely must be cracks, leaks. It's a large group effort, and where there is a group of people, unfortunately, there are weak spots. But, you know, that applies to her side as well. I think probably your brother might be one of those sore spots for her. Hell, you could try going and talking to the Sovereign.
But
Say
think
you
that
got
would
him
end with
alone.
an
You might be able to find out the whole reason why this is going on.
Sneak one in his room.
I mean that does
People
has
are
been
playing
itching
this.
in my brain for a bit. Is that why would she kill both the king and his right hand? I mean, obviously not. I mean, because you can't start a war if there's no one in charge of the country. They didn't try. It wasn't like they were using us to kill him, and then also having their troops pushing at the border to invade Ross either.
It sounds like to me that Praeris wasn't doing this to start a war. I don't think war is going to happen. I think they're actually trying to avoid war and skip straight to the end. From my experience. Cut out the heads, fill it all in with your own.
Right.
From what I understand how the advisory works, that is exactly what they're there for, is to fill in powers of leadership in absence of it. So
Wonder how much of it has to do with the amulets too, because obviously the area where we found this one, I mean, it showed a map of several other areas, so it might even be them wanting to be able to legally go to those areas and claim it.
I have no idea what these amulets are
I
talking
was
about.
questioned about the amulets in particular.
And where this one was found.
I have a question for the audience. Is all of this info and advice coming from Lydia or from Will?
It's coming from Lydia.
It
I'm
is
not
coming
telling
from
you
Lydia.
guys anything.
He has said
Trust me,
both
the
times
DM's not helping.
Also, this is drastically different from the information given to us from Silas.
Yes.
So,
I say we bull rush it.
see?
I'll say we go sitting on a beach with a pina colada.
Or we wait it out.
What if we combine the ideas?
Wait it out.
Or
and
we
see-
call smash it aside like
She
Herb
said that we can't go head first into it
no.
because we would likely not win. And Solace said that we should actually attack them. So, what if we indirectly attack them?
No.
We're
not sending the mail.
We send them hate letters.
No, not that. But like, I mean, like, what if there was a boat that was carrying like 2 tons of bread?
Oh my god.
We blow the boat up, and that's 2 tons less of bread.
Oh my god. I just want to see propaganda posters of Herb being like, genocide.
It's not genocide.
It is genocide.
Mass
Fight the
killing.
sovereign.
They murdered the people, and
I want you to kill the sovereign.
Yeah.
Same with his little captain's uniform and everything.
I'm just
Loose
saying,
lips,
think he
sink
would
ships.
respond
like, isn't that a good idea?
Herb's sitting in the corner talking to himself. He's like, the bread. The voices.
I would say Lydia would
The
speak
voices.
up to her. But what does that accomplish in freeing your names?
Oh.
Your
Well, I
name
mean,
did-
they can hate my name,
His name isn't really.
but
Attached to any of this.
Nope.
yeah, I'm kind of chilling. But
He's kind of
I think
attached.
I'm focusing on the get back, not the redemption.
The get back sounds like it's towards prayers. I wouldn't take it out on people.
Yes, please
don't.
do not take it out on the people. of
We do
Solace.
not need to take it out on the people.
So I go
There's
talk to the
If they don't
big
wanna-
man, and then I slip something into his drink.
For how
You
I'm
pose,
not going to
Independent.
tell you to do that because that would be bad on my
you
part.
pose as this houseplant for several months.
And when he's comfortable, that's when I move slightly to the left, driving him insane.
His OCD
the
kicks in
lamp
and then I
story.
make my move.
I move everything in the house 1 inch to the left.
Oh, you guys got me.
I switched his little spoons with big spoons.
I took out only one battery out of all of his remotes and all his left shoes.
For how
I took every left sock he owns.
oh, that's brutal.
I flipped all of his underwear inside out in the drawer so that when he has to put them on,
I
he
ripped
has
out
to
every
flip them.
other seam. That way it slowly.
I bleached all the clothes he doesn't use.
I put instant mashed
It
potatoes
sounds
on
like
it.
it sounds like a bad breakup. Like anything.
I put instant mashed
I
potatoes on
sprayed
his
my
lawn.
perfume
I
on
hope
the
you guys are excited for
sweatshirt.
the next arc of the campaign.
Everything we've just said is actually
I just-
spoilers.
I just
this
imagine-
will happen.
Herb like dressed up as the plan. He was just like, I just can't deal with it. Just gets like plant killers.
He forgot to water Herb.
No, we didn't get like one of the self-waterers that we.
He didn't have a
Or
green
what if Herb accidentally talks and the king
I'm your conscience.
he said you cast it speak with plants. It's like I'm not a
If
caster.
you would like to respond, please press 1.
Okay.
In all seriousness.
For as self-sufficient and independent as Garvia is, I don't think actually killing the Sovereign would affect anything.
I think that would just give her more power, because then she would. control it.
Co-sovereign.
So really, we'd be helping her, Because then she could just put the blame on killing the sovereign onto us and be like, I will be your ruler.
Yeah, except this time she would be right about it.
Exactly. So it really just... You could send a hate mail to her.
I know we're saying a lot of things, but we're not really doing a lot of things.
Well, what would you like us to do,
Fine, I'm gonna
Chris?
send.
Anything
I'm gonna
other
focus
than
on
this.
sending 1,000 letters full of mystery substances to Miss Guardvia.
And each contain
They
one
know
to
where
her
she
entire
is.
family.
Are you starting this gathering process now?
Please don't write a return
No,
address
whenever
on
I
it.
get back, whenever we
P.O.
get to the
box.
castle.
Okay.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna
Other-
say Gwen is exhausted with this conversation.
Yeah.
And she's kind of just gonna go to the edge of the ship and just...
The other concern was Cilicia itself and any potential power vacuum there is that Guardvia is not the only preceptor in Cilicia.
Okay.
There are two.
Let's just start with step 1, in that we are going to go to the capital to replenish supplies. And then from there, we will figure out where Kisir is.
And buy some firearms.
That too. I know he really wants his...
We got his gun.
Right.
No, we got
That's
these,
already
but
a
I'm thinking
firearm.
we need a bigger gun to kill Guard.
Could you teach me how to shoot a gun?
I want to
Yeah.
learn how to use a bolt-action
Cool.
sniper rifle.
I'm gonna look
Laura's
very,
just-
I'm gonna look very pointedly at Laura.
I look
I was
at
like, that's
him
my
and
thing.
then I turn to Laura.
I thought you were aiming for the stick, not the gun.
What?
Anyway,
He's already forgotten about it.
Fair enough. Never mind.
What?
I was.
she's
you were-
talking about when we were confronted by her.
and you wanted to keep like the
The
quarterstaff
stick.
instead
Oh,
of the
yeah.
gun.
If
That's
I had my stick back, that'd be even better.
It's not your stick. Like I said, we'll get you a shiny new stick.
Can I teach me how to use a sniper rifle?
You asking for Laura?
Are we
Make
like
a
becoming
persuasion
SEAL
check.
teams
Yeah.
or something?
I guess so. We're being like
We go in.
We're on a
Oh,
Navy
training
ship.
arc. Let's do it.
We're on the Navy ship, being taught how to.
Are on the Navy ship.
We all go in with diving suits.
I used my inspiration to
Okay.
re-roll,
Go for it.
but I used the tong hand. Give me your other tong hand.
Yep, sure thing.
Wow.
Your what?
Salad tongs.
That was very, very just immediate.
Even worse somehow. I have a 0.
I don't trust you with anything other than a club.
Pretty please, and can I persuade her again?
No.
Chris, we will get you.
I say that out loud. No.
Chris, we will get you a nice stick in the capital.
I want to learn how to snipe the.
You can learn how to snipe or you can do princess lessons.
I want to snipe.
The choice that everyone faces.
There's
you
a
go
time
to
in
the-
every little Dragonborn's
I go to
life.
the
I want to
admiral.
be princess or snipe
And
down
can I
a
be like-
political hero.
So let's talk business. What if you give us a loan
Oh.
Of 100.
military supplies?
I cannot fund anything
Because then
that would
that's
be used
Undertane.
towards harming
Okay.
anybody.
because that would just instigate a world war at that point.
That would.
But you'd have
And
us.
it would be our fault.
But you'll be on a cool team.
Champions of the pursuit on your side.
Oh, because that means so much.
Little
Jim?
asterisk. Herb was not one of the
Yeah,
champions.
No, you were on.
The champions in 3rd place.
Guys, we should make a new
Second.
team.
Tell you what, you can
Third.
go inside the city
It has to be
and
second.
buy whatever they sell you.
I have money from the winnings.
I think I also have money from the
You guys
winnings.
both have one. You have
Yeah, yeah.
winnings.
Goodbye-
You have a lot of money.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm buying a laboratory.
Oh, with
Let's
what
go.
money? With
What
whose
are we
money?
making in this lab?
That one right there.
Laura's like, with what money?
That one right there. Let's go.
Are you pointing towards Dolores?
Who are you
She's
pointing at?
okay.
Yes.
No.
Think about how much fun
It's
it would be.
Lydia's
Her-
grand
the
plan.
race is over. You're back with your friends.
Fine. I know what I must do. And I'm gonna solve this issue.
What are you doing?
He just needs his money.
I just need a few envelopes.
Do you have any paper
You're a
on
plant.
you
You
by
can
chance?
make those.
So,
Cut off your arm.
let me ask this.
Ah.
Are you guys waiting to go to the city?
Waiting to go to the city.
Yes.
Is there anywhere we could
I will see rooms for everybody on the top deck.
No mashed potatoes.
Please understand that the low
Snacks
deck
in it.
are
It was-
restricted.
I completely understand. I mean, even if it's just sleeping out on the deck.
Is dreaming of spiritual beings allowed?
Sure. You have them.
Wait,
What?
she said no
I do.
The voices aren't real,
No,
Chris.
going below deck.
Because I mean, this
Chris,
is a
none of
Navy
us are
ship.
Yes,
just
yes.
schizophrenic.
So
Just ask that you stay within the
What if that was a plot twist the
Got
whole thing? Chris
Visibility.
has schizophrenia.
kind of like how Murtaz
No one
wouldn't
is
let me go
real.
past a certain point in his workshop because I accidentally made something blow up, so I'm not allowed in there.
Oh,
without-
Murtaz, the uncle that you said was your uncle. That isn't your uncle.
What was I gonna say when I first met you? Hey, I'm a princess, and this used to be the general of the country. No, I can't just say that.
Yes, you could.
Or not.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Get your inspiration back.
Yeah.
I don't know
Just
because
keep
it makes
making
me a
one-liners,
target.
I get infinite inspiration hack.
Don't really want to be a target.
Infinite
Well, you know, we're in a race
Anyway,
where like you are licensed to kill when you're not inside a city. Just saying.
I am licensed to kill.
I literally have a license.
These guns aren't registered.
Mine aren't.
And I will use them.
Keep that in mind.
Anyway,
Use that how you will.
where can I sleep? I'm exhausted in every way, shape, and form.
Actually, not.
This time I'm making.
No, not like. I just.
You
Let's
just
hit the
lied
sack
to
and
our
fall down.
audience.
I'm gonna hit
I'm
the
sorry
showers.
that Reagan lied to you.
Did
So,
you even?
Everybody go to
I
bed?
know why you got dragged into this.
Yeah, I'm only here because he dragged me into it.
I'm only here because
I'm only here because he rubbed me
all y'all dragged me into it.
All right,
Come on,
Mr. Fruit.
Voshaan, welcome to the party.
He rubbed me into it.
This is the NPC we've chosen to keep with us.
Despite
This is our new
everything.
Lydia.
And Lydia's still here.
Huzzah.
We get to keep her too.
Guys, we should make a new team. Since we're all together.
I'm down.
That's
We
actually.
definitely,
we
yeah,
actually?
we definitely.
That's
should.
actually a
That is
great
actually
idea.
That's a great idea. We do.
Okay, so hear me out. So
Swords and
we
roses.
did have the name
Hospitality.
Swords and Roses, but now we're going to all go get guns. So we
Blue
could
coal
upgrade.
Swords and guns.
It's time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The
Bullet
Manatee 6.
MT6?
Manatee
The
6.
Hexagonal Warriors.
Not the SEAL team 6.
Manatee.
The Manatee 6.
Did you say the hexagon? What?
Hexagonal Battalion.
No, that's not what you said.
Everyone leave a
I
comment.
forgot what I said.
What should the new name be?
That's actually,
Hexagon Force.
you could, yeah.
And a god.
The
Next
stop
episode,
sign.
and a
What
god
if?
spoke down to us and told us the name of our group should be.
Just hear me out. What if we called ourselves the Wayward 7?
There's
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.
Do you say that out loud?
No,
Yes.
there's no.
No,
reason.
there's
Wait, no, there.
So
Hey, there is 7. Zaphana.
It would. Shut
Wait,
up.
can we get
That'd be so funny, and I
Can we
would
get
love
Valor
the
on
Easter
here?
egg, but there's no reason that I would.
Herb convince
Okay,
Valor to
Gwenwood,
join.
the Wayward 7.
So, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have.
You're one
Wait,
short.
wait, 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 wait.
7 in my
Savannah.
stomach.
Do you not think Savannah's
I
part of our
used to
team?
be
Where's Savannah?
How
Here she is.
rude.
Savannah. I'm
Herb's
gonna summon
technically 2
Savannah.
people.
Oh, 7.
I point at the child in my stomach.
There's 7 of us, and we are Wayward.
Remember the potted plant that I was birthing in my stomach?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, okay, so I was joking for the Easter egg, but I think that it would be kind of cool if we actually made like our team name match like the channel name. That'd be like so convenient.
We have to do a history. We have to look through the history books to make sure we're not taking a name from another historical team.
Yeah. We
How's
don't,
that
we don't want to
show
have
up in
another
history?
weekend
Hey,
situation.
Pop quiz. Hey, I'm well educated.
Yeah.
Have I seen that name in history?
Have I seen that name in history?
I have.
How,
Or-
here's the rule. Have I?
Have you guys ever heard of the name of the Wayward 7?
We're probably the
I
two
haven't
most
either.
like.
I took world history
I
with
would say
Easter guys.
you guys have been discussing it. There has been a group called the Wayward 7.
See, I told you.
Has
we're
there
not-
actually?
There has, but they disbanded long ago.
Oh,
I
they
remember
did?
seeing that on a commercial.
Back
Or
when
that
TV
you
was
stream?
invented 5
On
days
a
ago.
magazine. They were like
What's a
they were
magazine?
like models.
Some of them were.
Which? Oh no, he had essentially carpet burn put on his face.
I suppose the Wayward 7 is an open take, but
Wait, they disbanded?
What
basically?
were they?
it was a group of adventurers.
They probably weren't war criminals, so I don't think that's a good name. We'd be just dragging that one through the mud.
They were a
Blue.
group of misfits and misbegottens, and
Did they kill
from
it?
all corners of Voshaan.
Did they kill a political leader?
Yes,
Oh.
several.
Oh,
Maybe
that
that
is
is-
forbidden.
Oh, they're kind of cool then.
Follow in their footsteps.
To be fair, the political leaders they targeted were in the wrong.
As all political
as soon
figures
as I
are.
heard that they killed people, my baby started kicking. So
Oh my god, yeah.
They killed.
Well, we'll have another use for the baby, Bjorn.
Bat-
Wait, who did they what?
They
Oh, I don't
killed
get inspiration
bat
for that one.
people. To be fair, they were not marauders.
well, we didn't kill any bad people.
But I mean,
It's a-
as
that's
all
subjective.
adventuring groups typically, they
Objectively,
ended
I
up
guess.
fighting people, and some of them wound up on the living side of the conflict.
Which ones exactly? If you were gonna give names of which ones ended up on the
In the
living
Wayward
side
Seven
of the
specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head.
We're not fishing. Because this. We're just really. We
We're
love
not
history
metagaming,
lessons.
you are.
Do you mean currently living?
Yes.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
That is exactly what Isabella wants. What I want
It's
to know.
definitely. It's definitely.
Icarus wants to know.
That's definitely what Laura Nastani. Yeah. Whoever that is wants to know. Zafana would like to know.
Quiz is
Well,
not
Zafana wants to know.
Herb's baby would like to know.
The Wayward Seven is like her biggest idols.
Well, to be clear, there were several members who went through the group of the Wayward Seven.
Just like us.
Mm.
But the first,
Like a dread pirate robber.
the first to leave would be Mente.
Oh, what happened?
He was a sorcerer and son of one of the.
I'm pretty sure the first to leave was Entei.
No Pokemon.
No, he wasn't there long enough to be part of the name.
Can we stop freaking metagaming, please? Can we
This is
like,
true.
stop?
I mean, if you want, I can sit down and tell you the whole story of
No.
them.
No.
Can the
But
story be combined into a little quick skip time?
Sure. Lydia goes over the history of the Wayward Seven with you guys, and it takes a few hours for those of you who want to listen.
She tells you who's living, and that's that.
She
And
That's
tells
for
you about
us to
how,
find
how
out
some
later.
of them, met their ends.
And based on the history lesson, does that feel to Icarus like a fitting name for us to take up the mantle of, or would that be like disrespectful?
A new
From
content
the
they
stories that Lydia tells, you get the sense that the Wayward Seven, the original Wayward Seven, had righteous views. They tried their best, even though they failed many times.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Sounds pretty familiar.
definitely
But-
did.
When
Even
you
though
try your
in some
best,
of their
but you
greatest
don't try hard
adventures,
enough.
they faced some pretty horrible odds. Horrible odds that not all of them made it through. But they never really gave up on it. They never stopped fighting against the impossible. So,
Sounds right to me.
Alright, let's do that.
I think
Get me to the capital.
the boat's been
Which
going.
one? The one with the sovereign you want to kill, or the one in the
No, that's gonna be a remote kill.
Drone strike, drone strike, drone strike!
bomb them. Keep
Bomb
bombing
the
them.
rubber bomb.
Bomb them again.
Somebody clip how many times.
Every
That
time we
reference
say
has been
bomb, the video speeds up by 2.
editors.
Bomb them.
Keep
Bomb.
airstrike.
So,
And that would get demonetized for saying
airstrike.
as if we made money.
Biochemical bomb.
Anyway,
Anyway, I
Okay,
mean,
so we're gonna name ourselves the Wayward Seven. So now our team name matches the channel
It
name.
doesn't. It doesn't.
All I'm
wait, but there's
saying-
not 7.
what do we gain from
that's
being-
what I said.
Yeah, there's 6 of us in Savannah. That's
Oh,
7.
Savannah, so you
We're counting
tag us
Savannah?
up part of our group.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm literally held captive. I've had a good attitude
Laura.
about it, though.
Hey,
I'm sorry we
you
held you
have.
captive. Do you want us
Here's
to
a little
return you?
snack.
Do you want us to return you to prison? That was a
You
genuine
guilt tripping
question.
What do you think is going to happen if I just show up to prison?
They'll kill you.
They're gonna what? Or maybe they'll never even know you were gone.
Or
Exactly.
maybe they'll be like, "Oh, where'd they go?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I don't want to die. They're hiding out with the admiral.
Oh right, yeah. Hey, at least he's.
Here's where they're going next. Oh no! Don't search my brain."
Joke's on you. You don't know where we're going next because we don't even know where we're going next.
We're going to the
Yeah.
capital. We're going to
Back to the prison you
Well,
go.
now you just told I know all of the drone strike plans.
It was mentioned multiple
They
times.
can know, but they won't know what hit them.
Have I given you inspiration? Do you have it? Take it.
Yeah, I'll take the inspiration.
Oh, but when I made
Wait, so
the, I didn't get inspiration.
does Valora want to join?
Yes.
Valora,
When
would
you
you
made
like to
your
join?
joke, it was good.
Yes, Valora. Make a persuasion
It
check.
was so good.
Editors, replay the Baby Bjorn jokes
Did
that
you hear
Reagan
it?
can have her moment.
It was good.
It was very good.
Thanks, editors.
It was one better. A two.
Valora will be helping me in the laboratory.
No, I think I'm gonna go home and take a nap.
I don't blame you.
That's fair.
After everything that happened, I don't blame you
I
for
think
taking
I'm
a
out
nap.
of it.
Do you have an extra room?
No. It's tragic.
No.
Okay, I'll move my beakers into the same room.
Your beakers? Is that what you
I'm
said?
going to the monastery, and you cannot follow.
Because you're not a monk. Sorry.
Gonna have to give up a lot if you want to live in a monastery.
Is there a
Bombing
height
is probably
requirement?
not.
Unfortunately, no.
Can I have my money then?
She reaches in her bag and tosses you a sack of gold.
As she tosses it, I
Can I
snag
look at
the
it
book.
and can I look inside and see how much?
You look inside. There's about 3,000 gold in there.
That'll be enough. I'll make it work.
Alright, well,
You could buy a not too shabby laboratory with that.
I think we've exhausted every
It's falling through the cracks.
version of chess that we've thought of, including airstrikes.
5D chess.
Yeah.
We put leeches in the guy's pants.
You pronounced
far are we
50
from-
real weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gwen starts to go up deck.
How far
Oh,
are
what's
we?
up, Dick?
D inspiration. I wish I was a bard.
You
Still.
take one psychic damage.
Okay, what is it? What's the opposite? Not bardic inspiration, but
Cutting words.
cutting words.
Words.
Yeah.
Cutting words.
You stink.
So, everybody going to bed?
Yep.
Sure.
Vicious mockery.
Everybody goes to bed.
Let's go.
There it is.
Yeah.
And you're pretty safe, so everybody can mark off a long rest if you want
Does-
to.
Do we roll
Chris-
for that?
A long rest? Do you wanna keep watch? If you guys want to, you can.
I trust Lydia.
I
Yeah.
can
I
already
mean, you're all
keep,
put in metal rooms.
We're in
with
a navy
cots.
ship.
I can already
So-
keep
Okay.
watch because I don't trust
William.
Do you want to?
I mean, it doesn't really take anything away from me because
Sure. Make a perception check.
Do I have anything interesting happen while I sleep?
Ooh.
Make a religion check.
Something
I-
I'm remotely good at.
18.
Do I see him geeking?
What'd you get?
9.
9. Chris, despite sleeping all of yesterday and the day before, is pretty sound asleep.
Does anything else catch my?
Are you in your room or are you just walking around the top deck?
I'm gonna walk around the top deck.
Yeah, just kind of like taking time, moving from spot to spot. You notice the other ships that are kind of flanking this one. They're smaller, but you kind of recognize they both have that kind of dual hull kind of design with two large ships almost kind of bridged together, like the one you're on. It's pretty quiet. Occasionally you'll see Admiral Lydia kind of walking about the deck, checking up on things. What was it? What was your number you rolled?
18.
18? At one point, you do see something in the distance that catches your eye. There's this small island that is pretty rounded, very rocky. And as you keep your eye on it, it seems to be getting farther and farther away from you, but at a faster pace than, say, the other small islands around. It's almost like the island is moving.
It's a giant turtle island. I knew this would happen.
Just as I
I
predicted.
saw it in my dreams. Wait a minute.
And do I see the little girl?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that?
Lydia kind of peers off the bow, takes out a spyglass and kind of focuses. Looks to be a turtle. I used to love turtles.
Oh, ha.
Kind of see the metal arm. I know better now.
Why is it so freaking big?
The turtles around here have taken to enjoying the new ocean way, and many of them have moved in. My fleet in particular is to make sure that they are not destroying other shipments, mercantile vessels, as they are avid hoarders of gold.
Oh, they've got gold in them?
Not, I mean,
That's
they
not
might have it
ag
on their
crimes.
shell, yeah.
Oh.
That one is probably not one to tussle with for a plant. They are herbivores.
They eat herb!
I eat her for breakfast.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. I'll just keep on watching and looking.
My turtles are like my cousins, so we're basically gonna win.
I don't think that's correct.
So it's for the rest of the night. It's pretty quiet, but eventually sunrise does come. You guys have a couple days on the ship here. If there's anything you guys would like to accomplish during that ride,
I wanted
What's worth
to
accomplishing?
talk to
Should I destroy the crystals?
Lydia about like
Mercats?
ways
My
of
dad?
communication,
sure. So
like birds.
Because they're gonna. It's gonna be a couple days. They're
You're
gonna
Do
wanting
they
to
have a what is it called? A bird armory, like a God. There's a
an
word for it.
aviary.
Aviary. Yeah,
You're
we got
asking
that.
Lydia if they have an aviary.
No, it's just any kind of.
A lot of communication is done through magical means nowadays. At least on our side of the world.
It's called telephones.
Wait, aviation?
If you
No.
want a messenger bird,
No.
I'm sure you could find one within.
The
We have
the capital.
Icarus.
There are very fine messenger birds, but
What would be safe though?
well, I mean, the messenger bird, depending on the variety, is fairly good. But also, if you just want something simple, I would just pick up a sending stone.
Where can I find one of those?
In the capital, there's lots of shops that sell them.
Does it have to be somebody that also has a sending stone?
Nope. They're one-way communications. They can respond at the
A
moment. but-
sending stone. That's just a
Okay.
rock. I write something on it. Throw it.
Is there like minutes on it? How does it?
Typically, depending on how much you pay for it, determines how many words you can say for
It's just what your like
sending.
growing ball is. Where you just write a
But
bunch
if
of
you're
numbers.
looking just for a bare minimum one, it's about 25 words
Someone say bear.
to one recipient. And then, of course, depending on price again, determines how many times per day. I have one if you'd like to use it.
Yes.
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 Oh,
We're not here.
well.
Also, the people I want to communicate with might not be helpful to us. Your brothers, yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to take it and just talk to them for a while.
I just need to make sure that they're okay.
She reaches in her coat pocket and pulls out a rectangular kind of rock with these very intricate runes on it and kind of hands it over to you.
Thank you. So, would I know how this works? Like, would I?
Think of who you want to send it to,
Okay.
and as long as they are living or conscious, they will hear it.
Send it to your mom.
Okay.
As long as they're on the same plane as you, then you can.
They
So,
have to be on the same plane.
I want to think about Winsel.
Okay.
Winsel, I am just checking in. Are you okay?
Is that all you said?
Yeah.
It's only 8 words.
Oh, I got 9.
Well,
nine.
I just.
Sorry, yeah, 9.
Well, yeah, I wanted to see if they were okay and
Yeah.
could
Kill no.
talk.
No kid.
I'm at 19.
Yes.
you?
Yes. Are you okay?
I think so. We're locked up somewhere. It's dark. But we've been moving for days.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
That's 3.
They didn't let you go.
I don't know it. No.
Did you see who took you?
Some shady fellows. Probably debtors, if I had to guess.
I wish.
I'll take them out.
What do you see around you?
It's dark. The walls are metal. There's a grate above us, but there's no light coming from it. I can hear Throp and somewhere on the other side of the wall, but we're moving. Feels like we've been moving for days.
Are
like water or animal back carriage?
It's bumpy. We've been moving for maybe a day or two.
All right. But you're safe. You're all right.
We're unharmed. We just don't know what's going on.
Okay.
If it's a bounty, I promise we'll pay you back as long as you can get us out of here.
I'm trying everything I can. Okay.
Okay.
Please just stay strong.
Right. Are you going to keep talking to us for a while, or?
I'd love to. And I look at. Can she hear any of this, or is this just?
You're having to speak out loud, so yeah.
But can she hear him?
It's kind of resonating from the song.
Okay. And I kind of just look at her like.
Just buy one in the city and you can do
Okay. I will.
Get your own.
Mine, it's very nice. And
I know.
It's alone.
I talked to my wife through this one.
I will try and talk to you as much as I can. I need to have means to do so. Just hang in there.
All right. I'll try and figure out a way where we are, or leave a trail or something.
Please do. I'm coming for you, I promise.
All right. Throp will be ecstatic.
And I love you.
Love you too. See you soon, sis.
See you soon. And she hands it back to him, or her, and just like tries not to be emotional, but.
How do you feel about the revenge idea now?
she
Herb
pulls
says
her.
from around the corner.
What do you know about? What do you know
Tell
about
me what
poisons?
you know.
How many envelopes do you have?
I know a lot about poisons. I'm an expert.
So
That's my thing.
I have a question. Should I destroy the crystals to talk to Mertez and my dad, since I'm kind of going rogue?
Can they track you through them?
Can they track me through this?
You get the sense that they have before. Maybe recently in the
Maybe
tunnel.
say a
tunnel.
quick goodbye and then smash them.
I can
Tell
hold
them,
on
but
to it
be sure
for
to
you.
tell them that I'm
No.
kidnapping you, because if not, treason.
No, I'm doing this on my own free will.
Okay.
Tell them we'll
Because
put
then,
them in
like,
the
if
queue.
I say that you're kidnapping me, then that
Well,
means
I'm
that
not-
you might die by Deviri's hand.
That, that is a risk worth taking.
I
I'm
don't
willing to make that
Some
sacrifice.
of you may die.
I am
That is
being
a
held
sacrifice
captive
I
by
am willing to
Herb.
make.
He is threatening to airstrike you if you do not help us.
I can die happy by the Veer's hands.
No, it wouldn't be you.
Tell them you're being held captive by Prairist and see if Deviri will go get her.
Oh no!
Don't kill me!
Oh no!
Tell them that we'll send them the cure.
What?
to what he's about to poison them with.
I've been poisoned by Herb. If you comply
Give
with
me
us.
10 billion and I'll use the antidote.
Okay, so do I just like say sorry, but I'm not going back home?
What you say is up to you. You might not even say anything at all. But I just assumed that being the person you are, you would want to say goodbye to your dad before cutting off all communication for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
And then some. But I don't know. Totally up to you. I know I wish I said more to my dad before I left.
I don't have a dad.
I had a cousin who died from singing killed my grandma. I had a cousin who broke his leg by tap dancing once.
Sad,
The
guys.
parallels are unending.
That's rough, man. I'm sorry.
Just crying for the
My
rest of the
girlfriend
gospel.
turned into the moon.
There,
That's
there.
Okay, is there like a, I'm talking to Lydia. Is there like two things? One, is there somewhere I can go that I can more privately talk to,
You're free to go to your room.
okay. And second of all, what would be the best way to destroy these? Just like slam and then like stomp?
Slam and
Kinda
stomp
takes a
is
look at
great.
him.
Give them to the turtle.
No.
Reaches into one of her sleeves and pulls out a hammer.
Oh, thank you. You just keep that in your sleeve?
I have many things in my sleeve.
She's a clown and a magician.
She's 3
She's
kobolds.
a clown.
She's
Also,
3
I'm
kobolds
giving you a
in a
ride on my
trench
ship.
coat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, speaking of your ship,
You're gonna try and come
can
here?
I?
No.
Go to the captain's
No, 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 no.
Whatever you're asking.
Can I stay in my room for like whenever we get back? Can I like live in my room for a while?
No.
Since I'm okay. I'll live on the streets.
When we get to the capital, I would kindly ask that you will get off the ship and
That's-
depart, as I have other
That's
things I
fair.
must be
Touching
attending to.
Stop. That's
Okay. I'm going to go to my room.
So you do?
Let me just type in the
I'm going to take out the blue one.
Okay.
Maritaz?
There's no response. You can tell it's going through though.
Maritaz, I don't know if you're listening, but I think you can tell it by now that I've made my decision. And I'm going to try my best to do what's right, but I know that the thing that is not right is to just stand by.
I know
when
what I have to do. No,
I am
that's-
trying to have an emotional talk here.
So.
So,
I know that the safest option is just to go to wherever you want me to, but I know that there's something that there's more that I can do. So I also know that I won't be able to talk to you anymore or to anyone else. So just please tell everyone that I love them and that I am sorry. And you have been the best mentor I could ever have. Please share that with Ares as well. I love you. I'm gonna wait a minute just to see if he does respond, but okay, I'm gonna take the hammer out and smash that one.
He will be receiving a letter in the mail.
It's gonna have the shards of the crystal plus
Yeah.
whatever he
25
said.
business days, you will receive a
calm down,
Herb is,
Ted.
Herb is making a list of all of our foes. He's like, get their address, get this address, get this address.
Herb
Every
has a hit
single
list.
Guardia.
Every single card.
Herb has a burn book.
It's got lipstick on it and everything.
Okay, and I'm gonna take out the orange one for my dad.
Yeah.
Dad?
Dude, come on.
Be professional.
Homer's.
Dad?
Should use the tongue
I
hands.
know you're probably listening, and if you're not, I just hope this somehow gets to you. You don't have to respond, but I'm sure, I know you know what's going on, and I want you to know that I've made my decision, and even if you don't stand by it, I stand by it, and that's what matters. And I'm going to try and fix some wrongs that I've done and turn them into rights. And if I don't see you again, please tell my siblings and tell Mom and tell Nicholas that I love them and that I'm sorry. And I want you to know that I love you and I'm sorry. And yeah. I will continue to go about my mischief.
Mischief.
Mischief of murder.
I love you.
Make us proud.
Thank you, Dad.
He's killing people.
Daddy
What you got?
issues
That make you proud,
activated.
What do you say?
Do what you got to, kiddo.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Am I doing the right thing?
Follow your heart.
Oh no.
This is your trial. Love you too.
I probably won't see you until after all this is over. And I've already destroyed the crystal to Maritaz, but I'm gonna have to destroy this one too, because I don't want to have a direct connection to you in case I do get captured. I'm not going to take down the whole country with me just because of something I did. Or didn't do. I didn't do it.
I know.
Hey, you two. Some of us has daddy issues.
Right. I don't really want to say bye.
Oh.
It's not.
I know, but I don't want to.
You're on your own. This is it.
Bird's gonna fly.
That's him.
Sorry.
No, that's the bird
Take
that's
the
gonna
crystal.
deliver the chemical.
You're not in there. Please.
Throws it at
Alright.
Chris.
Every drake must leave the nest.
Get it? Because they're baby dragons? Yeah, I get it. I was talking to the audience.
All right.
Leave a comment if you get it.
Comment if you got
Bye,
that
Dad. I love
first
you.
time.
Love you too.
And then before I second guess myself, I'm gonna take the hammer and just smash it.
You too.
And then
Watch as the light fades.
I'm gonna put the empty necklace in the cup. And I'm gonna take these shards and go top deck and scatter them to the wind.
Okay.
And then just kind of
Now.
look out to the water for a while.
You're right next to Gwen. Gwen's looking out in the water.
Silas is shooting the bird.
Stop.
Oh, it's got my cracker.
I can go roll a prudent.
I need to keep my practice up.
Icarus is hiding behind a table.
Icarus is the bird Silas is shooting at.
He's got a cracker in his mouth.
All right, cool. So that's what you two are doing.
Yeah.
What's the boys up to?
I
boys.
need to find a catalog
Okay.
of store goods that I can purchase.
Okay. Probably not going to find it on the ship right now.
So,
Can I-
okay. Then I'm gonna plan out my purchases.
Okay. As you do.
I parkour around to search for anything. Chris has no vendetta right now. He's just
chilling.
Chrising.
Is Chrising out?
Chrising out.
Chris needs to be my lab partner.
I'll do that.
Chris has found purpose.
Chris, you're not good inspiration.
You talk to the dream man. This is the purpose, right? This is my.
Am I
This
doing
is
good?
Chris's conscience. Be lab partner. Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
Since I got nothing better.
Go over catalog. Her.
Yep.
Icarus.
Is she's using the phone right now?
I would say right now.
Okay. Can I find Khalees?
Sure. Find her. She's kind of towards the back end of the
Did I
ship.
not write that? Did I already give her all the lindworm stuff? Because I still have it written down. I don't remember if I did.
I think he just gave her the Arcana Spine.
Yeah, we had.
Editors, cut back to the time if I might have, if I did.
Aw,
If the cutaway, quick cutaway. Everyone hold still. We're doing cutaway. All right. That's what I thought. Thanks, editors.
We had.
I have it written down that you guys have given.
Oh, we have.
That you guys gave the parts to Khalees when you guys separated stuff.
Oh yeah, we did
Okay.
because remember he was dripped out at the ceremony with
he was
his.
dripped out.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I sell my scarf?
So we gave the
Gotta figure
lindworm
out
thing
what
specifically,
that
the
does.
tail, the tentacle, the teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then I don't really have anything else to do either.
Do I still have my Chris cape?
No, you gave it. Remember, you took it off when you were doing character growth.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry,
I did
Chris.
take it off.
You grew as a character.
Dang it, I grew as a character.
You missed 4 episodes and lost it.
Chris, you actually lost everything you ever
You
owned.
actually lost a level, dude.
The frogs got to you.
Yeah.
Chris, you're dead right now.
You've always been
All
dead.
of this has been a dream.
Yeah.
None of us are real.
I'm not gonna waste time and just say Icarus is just wasting time.
Okay.
I had a question.
Okay.
I don't know if I get to know this, but
Sure.
I'm just wondering if we could think back on the phase of which the moon was in, because the last time we were on a boat and the moon was full. It was kind of scary.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me check out the moon. What's the moon look like?
Yeah.
We got
It's
hit
not
by
night,
a
Yeah.
It's daytime.
But what was it like last?
Have we
night?
ever considered that
Sure.
maybe all of those were also ways to just, that was just like prayers sending stuff towards us?
Do you think prayers has something to do
think
with
they
the
sent
moon?
the
I don't
rake
think
after
prayers
us.
controls the moon.
That time a creature just got onto a ship and mauled us all.
Well, also, going onto a ship and mauling us all, if we're the only surviving people from that boat, that kind of frames us for the murder of an entire boat.
And the edgelord.
Edgelord.
Yeah, but again, I mean, like you can't assume that we were
What do you mean by that?
expected or
Oh, she needed
intended
us
to
to-
survive that. So
Right.
I assume that she's not controlling the moon.
I'm not saying she controls the moon.
I mean, look. Here's what I'm saying.
why
is that,
kill
like,
us
we've
then if
already
she needed
we've
us to
already
kill
seen
the
the
king?
moon cracking. So let me ask you this: is the sun falling right now?
It's rising.
The sky is
Pretty
falling.
early in the morning.
Yeah, we just woke up, man. It was just.
I read the video title and it said.
I
falling
watched
sun.
the intro. Did
saw
you?
the title card. Did you guys watch the title card today? It's pretty cool.
Did you guys?
I worked way
did
too
you-
long on it, probably.
Well,
So-
that's there filming it.
That everything everybody's doing for the first day?
Yep, I think so.
Sure.
All right, second day and last day. You guys have a whole day.
Can I use your
Okay, that-
phone?
Yeah.
That night,
At night, yeah.
what did the moon look like?
Okay. Yeah, you wait. Is a new moon.
It's a new moon.
Mhm.
Okay, does anything freaky happen?
Make a survival check.
Not
Really
asking for
wanna
anything
know.
freaky to happen. Just
I mean,
new moon would be the opposite.
maybe
Me
something
and your
freaky is
mom.
happening below decks.
We're not supposed
Why,
to be there.
why aren't we allowed below decks, huh?
21.
Okay. You do notice something odd.
Oh, fun.
The last time you saw the moon and took notice of it, when Egil was killed, it was a full moon.
So it's hasn't.
That's too
There's
fast
not
of a
been
cycle.
enough time for there to be a new moon. Hey guys, look at the
Oh.
moon.
There's no moon.
Exactly. The last time we saw the moon 2 days ago.
It was more than 2 days ago, right? It was at least, but not.
2 days since you've taken
Are we
notice.
time traveling?
2 days ago was a full moon.
I don't know a lot. Well, actually, I do know a lot about the moon.
You actually.
I know a lot about the
You
moon,
might
but
know
that
the
don't
most.
seem
I would
right.
say there's 2 people on the ship who probably know a lot about the moon.
It's me.
I feel like you should have picked up on this, like, I don't know, before her.
Yeah.
So,
I think we had bigger issues than the moon at the time.
I'm just saying,
I
I'm
remembered what I should have done yesterday. Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Procrastinating.
So, knowing this, Gwen is going to stay up all night.
Okay. You're not gonna sleep? Okay.
Sleep is for the weak.
Okay.
She's gonna, well, at least she's gonna take watch for
And
a
it's
bit.
the weekend.
Are you staying up all
that's
night, or are
not-
you
We have half the
are you
weekend.
taking your 4-hour long rest?
Everybody's working for
Can I take a
the
2-hour
days of the week.
short rest?
You can take a short rest, but just so you know, if you stay up all night, you will take a point of exhaustion.
I cannot.
You can take watch of the moon.
Herb is talking.
You can rest for 4 hours and still have plenty of time to watch the moon. but-
Can you keep an eye on the moon, and if anything happens, wake me up?
Yes, I'll be writing every single picture of the
In
moon.
September.
Thank you. So yeah, then I'll
You
do
do a
that.
very detailed
so-
picture. Of
I'll
the
sleep the
moon.
first half, and then the second half I'll wake up.
It looks the same as it always does.
There's no moon to draw.
So, Herb, nothing really changes with the moon other than a few times it disappears behind the clouds.
Vanishes from
But the end of that night comes. It falls with night, and the sun rises soon after. The rest of you all wake up. It is the second day now.
Guys, the moon is gone! Oh wait, it's daytime.
Can I use your phone?
Yes.
Mom,
She
can I
hands you the
use your
little
phone?
Stone brick.
Do you got games on your phone?
Did you say there was a word limit on this, or?
There's technically a word limit sending, but you can
When-
unlimit kind of talk back and forth.
She
So
has
as long as you don't
unlimited
speak in
messages, yeah.
2 paragraphs, you're fine.
Okay. All right. You might want to leave.
Oh, I'm not here. I'm just.
I'm gonna
watching
call
you.
my dad.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Sure.
I think there's another thing that you can use for that.
If only there was a spell.
Yeah, you'd be shocked what happened at the finale there. Got burned. Forever.
There
Anyway.
was a lava pit.
What you saying?
Hey Dad, what's up? Haven't heard from you in a while.
That's the Nastani approach. What's the Icarus method?
Chris's method is look maxing.
Look
I
maxing.
can't look nice.
What's the Chris method? Is look maxing.
I'll include too that like Icarus borrows the stone and then like goes to his room and like sets it down and is like pacing for ages.
Sure. You notice Liz kind of like, I have to.
It's fair.
I'd like to use my level 9 spell mod.
Trust me, I know a lot about you guys. I doubt that there's much you could say that would surprise me.
Fair enough.
Wait, what?
Alright, so I'm gonna take the rock. Salve. Hi, Dad.
Icarus? Where are you?
Is he smoking a pack?
I can't see you.
I'm traveling. I have a friend who has some abilities, and I'm able to communicate at a great distance.
Huh.
How's Mom?
She's doing well. Be nice if you came and visited sometime.
I want to. I wish I could, and I may still, but
It's been years.
a lot has gone wrong. I never meant to be gone for this long. And I don't know now if I ever will make it home.
That's nonsense. You can always come home. Come visit us. We'll talk about whatever's troubling you.
Dad, there's a lot of trouble.
Take the beans.
Have you heard from Nico?
Your brother? Doing what he's always doing. Big capital man. Working for the Sovereign.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amen.
Can't say I know what he's been up to, but seems to be rather busy.
Yeah. So he hasn't talked with you a lot.
Said he was coming to visit you, keeping an eye on you. He's been telling us how you've been doing. Says he was trying to get you home, to come visit. I guess you're not coming to visit, are you?
There's some things to figure out. We might. I hope that we can. We've gotten caught up in a lot of political trouble, and it may not be safe for us in Basilica.
I find that hard to believe.
I know.
But I'm sure we can all talk it out. Our family service to the Sovereign's been impeccable. I'm sure there's nothing we can't talk over.
It's not the Sovereign I'm worried about. Oh, Dad, there's a lot to tell you.
Just come home. Let's talk it out.
Do you know where Nico is now? He's in the capital, right? With the Sovereign?
He came by yesterday.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Brought us a basket of breads. Came to visit. He said you weren't coming. So imagine my disappointment to hear that.
Yeah.
Your mother's worried sick.
That's a poor choice of words.
And it'll do her a great deal if you came by.
I will do what I can.
Well, don't make us wait another year. Mom's got your bedroom all ready for you. A little nest and everything. So let us know when you're coming back. Hopefully in a week or two.
Dad, I promise I will come home as soon as I can. As soon as it's possible for me. I want to come home. And I have wanted to. And I will.
Good. I'll tell your mother.
Please. Tell her I love her. I love you, Dad.
Love you too. Keep your chin up, Icarus. Eyes open.
And if you see Nico,
I'd tell him you called.
just tell him I love him too.
Okay. You feeling okay?
I'm fine. I'm there's just a lot of stress is all. A lot I'm trying to deal with. My friends are in bad situations, and I'm trying to balance helping them and also trying to still handle things diplomatically, and it's hard.
Well, get your priorities straight. Family. Justice. Peace. Find out where your friends lie. Sort them out. You can do a lot of fighting. Talking helps too. Maybe just talk it out.
Alright. Thanks, Dad.
Sure.
I will see you soon enough.
I hope so.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna,
Hey, Dad. Why is Lydia always there for all of the dad conversations?
Dad's
Her phone.
I'm gonna, hand the stone back to Lydia and,
That's the key. Gwen finds out who her dad is by calling him.
I was just about to say, can I just call my
Wait.
dad?
You can certainly try.
I want to call my dad.
We're all in line for the telephone.
Wait, I want to try.
I'm gonna. Okay,
Mom
so
said
I'm
it's
gonna
my
go
turn.
back on the main
I
deck.
want the roots
Is Gwen there?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Just watching the moon.
Can I try?
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hug Gwen. I'm just gonna quietly say, I'm sorry I snapped at you.
I'm gonna hug her.
I know you did what you had to for family, and I would have done the same thing.
At this, Gwen tears up.
looks at Icarus. They didn't let them go. I know that maybe they shouldn't be my first priority. But what I would do for any of you, I would also do for them. And they're in this situation because of me. And it's not fair. They didn't do anything. And I'm sorry if I was rude to you. They have been all I have had for years. And I don't know what you're going through when it comes to your family. But I hope that they're okay. Maybe not your brother. But I would do anything to keep you safe. And if that includes your family, I would do the same for you. For them. And I just hug Eberful's feathers.
No.
I think we have a common enemy.
In the baby Bjorn.
He's writing his letters.
He's like, so what's the address to your parents' home?
Herb, stop.
But you are forgiven. Do you want to watch the moon with me? It's pretty freaking weird. That's how I was going for. Pretty fucking weird. It was 2 days ago, it was 4. Now it's a new moon.
Chris, what you doing today?
I'm gonna try to get the phone and try to call my dad.
Okay.
Everyone is calling up their dad.
As you wait patiently for Icarus to walk away, then you turns around and
He just wanted to use
If that doesn't work, I call next.
So Chris, as you have the sending stone, who are you thinking of?
Oh.
My dad,
What do they look like?
my biological father,
Yeah?
me, but
The-
probably bigger.
You call random.
You call
dragonborn?
yourself.
Okay.
Chris, you
Never
hear your
met
own
the
voice
guy.
echoing in your head.
Never met
It's
him.
like, is this what it feels like to have thoughts?
So,
I'm using my brain.
His first thought.
as you think back to your earliest memory, trying to find your dad, your father,
My papa.
your papa, trying to think, was there any memory from being a hatchling in that cave?
I do remember one thing. I was dropped in a cave, and then I was left there by a big old dude.
I think anyone
So-
at that stage would have been able to remember. I mean,
Go ahead and make we'll just do it's unfair, but general intelligence check.
Well,
So
you're
tell
gonna
you
do
what,
me
you
like-
do intelligence or wisdom?
Okay, wait. I think they're equally bad, but let me.
Okay, I'll let you pick. Just tell me which one you're doing.
Good
guidance.
Kids and good guidance.
Yes, I got that.
Anyone else want
As
to put
he's waiting
guidance?
for the phone.
Anyone else want to put guidance?
You can only have one
I
guidance.
can't.
She's a barb.
One
I'm
guidance per
barbarian.
She's
person.
barb.
I'm
You
a
also
barb.
have inspiration.
You have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
I'm a bit gangster.
So wisdom or intelligence?
Sorry.
I'm a barb. I'm a barb.
I gaslight Chris into thinking I
that
was a
one's okay.
barbarian the whole
Okay.
time.
That's all
I
I
just
You
need.
got me like
Music.
3 straight 15s.
What do you mean?
I would do intelligence.
What do you
Probably.
mean? This has always been a club.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god. What if I
His
tried to play
computer
the
straight
movie that was
died,
bad?
so
Yeah.
we're coming
Your
back
intelligence
up.
modifier is 0, but your wisdom is minus
So
3.
bad.
So,
No, guys.
I would also take the 0.
alright, so you're doing an intelligence check.
And then
Play all bad
this
on
thing.
purpose.
He was
Okay.
Was he?
He was quiet
He
last
was.
time.
Okay.
unnatural 20.
Woo!
Unnatural 20.
Look at that. 2 digits.
So, searching your mind back to the earliest father figure, biological father you can think of.
You can clear.
You do connect, but you're not 100% sure who you're sending this message to.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Kyle?
Hey, what up, man?
What do you say?
Hello. It's Chris here. Dragonborn. Blue. A little stupid.
Chris? Chris?
Yes. With?
A K?
Bingo. Right on the money.
Chris? What are you doing?
Who is this?
How did you learn to cast magic? Chris. Think, Chris. Do you know who you're calling?
I don't want to believe it.
Chris.
Sora?
Yes, Chris.
Yay!
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So much has happened.
What are you doing? Where are you?
He's a committed felon.
I'm on a boat.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, that's
He's
my
got
little
a
plane guy.
500,000 gold bounty on his head.
This is.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts my
You know
head.
the Champions Pursuit?
Right, okay.
I
Cool.
did that.
Yeah, okay.
We won,
Excellent.
but we did get framed for murder.
I did hear about something about regicide.
Yeah.
Yes, that was in today's paper.
That was me.
Really?
Well, it wasn't me.
Really?
But someone did it and then told them it was me.
Wasn't a great idea, was it?
Mm-mm.
Really? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Anyways, we're on this boat right now. I'm with my besties. And so basically, also my voice changed. weirdly
Also,
enough.
he has friends.
I also have-
I've noticed that you've
I've
learned
got
to speak
these
better.
black
yes.
horn thingies now too. I got
What?
these little things.
Yes, yes. They finally
A
got
dude's in my head.
What dude?
It's like I get like these dreams,
Uh-huh.
and then but they're like really real.
Okay.
And there's this big dragonborn dude. He has like black scales, and he's like all cool. And he has like a really deep voice. He's like
Another
tall.
pond. Okay, right.
What?
Okay.
Say that again?
Hey,
what
what?
Go back.
time?
Wait,
Go back,
rewind
go
a
back,
bit.
Go back.
What'd you say?
I am exclaiming in this situation that you have put myself into. That being said, Chris, do me a favor.
It's so good to see you.
I can't see you, Chris. That's
It's
not how
so
that
good to
works.
hear you.
That's not how that works. Chris, do me a favor.
Mhm.
You going to pop by? What are you doing? What are you doing right
Well, I'm kind of occupied at the moment.
Okay.
I would love to. Can you? Are you free at the moment? He's a
No.
wizard.
I am waiting. Look, I'm on the southern coast. If you can meet me there.
Of Koal'hal.
We are in a separate
Of course.
continent.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of Koal'hal.
Ways north of
Where are you?
Okay. I am.
I'm not
You're on
there.
the
You
southern
can look at
coast
me.
of Koal'hal.
I relay that to him.
What the hells are you doing down there?
Well, we're kind of on the run, and
Uh-huh.
we're trying to figure out a game plan right now.
Uh-huh.
We thought of biological warfare. We thought of
No.
simply killing.
No.
It's
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not been a lot of good ideas so far.
Okay. Is this going anywhere? Or are you
Not really.
Right. Why don't you come visit?
Okay.
And why don't I give you some pointers? Or, you know, let's try
Pointers?
Yes, on how to not get hunted down.
Wait, you done this before?
Unfortunately.
My man!
Unfortunately, I have many ties to dangerous people.
Yeah, where have you been? You kind of left me.
I told you.
No.
Yes, you're going on your self-discovery mission, and I'm going to go take care of affairs.
Which entail. I learned big words. Which entails what?
It entails A, finding a proper place to live, as I've lived in the
We
cave.
lived in the. It was a
The
good.
cave for years, Chris.
We did live
For
in a cave.
years, Chris.
Yeah.
For years.
No.
The real estate was incredible.
It was free.
Exactly.
However, we lived in a cave, Chris. I'm not used to living in a cave.
That's what I grew up with.
I know.
He was there.
Anyways, what happened? You need.
I've gone and I've purchased myself some nice property, and I'm finally digging my
There
toes
you
in
go,
the
man.
sand. If you need Council, you know I am always bound to help you, whether I wish to or not.
Awesome.
So, if you wish to, come stop by.
Do you like teleporters there or something? You got a little magic in you?
I could, but I'm not.
Does she have any rats?
What?
Better than this
Stop.
place.
Do not send the bubonic plague to my home country.
This is my buddy Herb. He's like a plant dude.
He's going for the Ten
Okay,
Commandments,
well, refrain
actually.
from bringing the herb anywhere
Not
near.
commandments. Sorry.
Wait, so why can't you teleport us here?
Do you want
I think
me
maybe
to
you
make
should
up an
go for
answer
the
or tell you
Ten
the truth?
I would hope the truth.
Start off with don't murder.
Well, let me say it's a lot of effort, and I really kind of just sat down for the day. I just opened my book, and it's really nice not being.
Hey, what are you reading? That's so interesting that you have to not magic us.
Sun Tzu's Art of War.
The Art of War. I need
The
that
art
book.
of digging my feet in the sand and not having to raise
So
a
you're on
as
the
a child.
beach?
Who's the
I
author?
am on the beach. Yes, that is where I bought my estate. Yes.
Okay, can you just tell us where, like, exactly you are so we can kind of, like...
He's got a beach on the coast.
Got any coordinates, like...
Yes, I'm the northwest. I'd say just it's west of Cockadoo Falls.
Okay, someone write that down. That was metagaming. Anyways.
Look down to Herb.
Write that down.
You
Guys, this is
would
the
you be able to
wizard.
grab my map that fell and flew over to right
Who's in
under
the
her
room?
feet?
Oh my gosh, there's a map right there.
It kind of flew a little bit.
Who's all in the room? Just Herb?
Just
This Herb and
Lydia.
Lydia.
Lydia, this is the wizard that raised me. I tried to look at my biological dad, but that didn't work. Hey, do you know my biological dad?
Can we end this conversation? Like I said, the book is really good.
Can we talk about it when I get there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
What did you say your dad's name was? This one?
Oh, his name is Azoras.
Zoraz.
Anyways,
I don't like lords.
I love you.
Love you too, Chris.
Nice. Bye.
Two working theories.
You slapped the brick.
Did you audibly say boob?
Take some.
Dial tones.
It's in her pocket.
He's like crunching up paper. Oh my god, we're breaking up.
Who do you want to call?
This is the crack.
Who are you trying to message?
I need to remember my family.
Over here.
The plants?
No, I need to remember.
Everybody's talking to their family. Go for it.
Can I like think so hard where my brain pops like a blood vessel
I
and
don't have blood.
I
Water
need to
vessel.
I need to like
Nectar
explode
vessel.
a stoma.
One of your flower petals like
Water.
explode.
Yeah, like I need. Yeah.
He starts sprouting. That's how hard he's thinking. Is what he's trying to say.
His
It's
brain
important.
expands.
I would say you don't have any ancestors that are living. They killed your parent.
I was about to say, we kind of killed your dad.
Yeah.
No, from my past.
Dynamite.
I think you
Make a intelligence or wisdom check.
Oh, it's definitely wisdom. And I will use knowledge from a past life. Okay, I'm using inspiration.
Okay.
Everyone has inspiration. I don't have inspiration.
Say something
Be
funny
funny.
next
If
time.
you say something funny,
I'm
then you
sorry, I
do.
had emotional like moments.
I did too, and I still said something funny.
Up
It's
top,
about the
right?
balance.
Nothing connects.
Freaking. I give it and I go to the. I just want to eat off the
You
ship.
throw it
Okay.
off the wall.
I'm on my.
He
I have
stares
to fight
out
my
one.
demons.
Okay.
He's about to climb over the rail. No.
Edge of the railing. Chris, are you stopping her from jumping into the ocean?
I joined him.
Well,
Are you?
I grab both of them
I
by the
jumped
gonna
collar.
stop
with
them.
him.
Huh?
Can I please grab both of them by the
Sure.
collar?
I jump with him.
Why are we
I
jumping
didn't
off?
say I was jumping. I'm waiting to get
I
off the
think
ship.
he's jumping, so I jump.
I grabbed
Are
both
you
of
jumping
them.
off the ship?
No.
Okay.
Well, since I called my family yesterday, my plans for the day is to figure out how to use my arm. Well, I mean, it's
Use a robot.
It works pretty well.
I know it works pretty well, but I mean, like, this is like like Phantom
Don't
or
have rights,
Flint,
but
you know,
others.
just kind of not knowing what to do.
I mean, it works like you just can't feel it.
Yeah, that's the Phantom.
Sure.
How far are we to getting to the freaking place? place?
It'll happen at the end of the day.
To where?
Everyone's sleeping now.
I go to sleep.
I want to go to the Wizard Beach.
We can't go to the Wizard Beach.
You can make
He
it a
needs
very
me.
nice
Is he
sweater.
saying this as I'm holding him over the side of the
Yeah.
ship?
I want to go.
Chris, we have to get supplies first.
I haven't
Capital.
seen him in
We
years.
Hey, Chris, we have to get supplies. And I can get us a fancy rock so we can call without having to borrow Admiral Lydia's.
Thank you, by the way.
Thank you for all you've done. You
Sure.
Thank you.
Friend of my daughter's.
I don't know if she considers us her friends, but thank you.
Khalees does.
Khalees
Oh. Thank you.
Valor's
I
up
don't
in
know
the air.
Valora.
Valora.
Thank you, Talise, for considering us.
She'd
your
never
friends.
say it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Khalees.
Okay.
So.
How do you cope with not having an arm?
Jeez,
This is one of the
dude,
moments
I
where
got
it's like,
Wow.
do you know my dad?
Wow.
How do you not have armor?
It was difficult at first because it was taken from me in such a sudden and horrible way.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Hashtag for real.
But
We should start a club. Me and Lydia in the same club.
it's. I've grown sentimental to it in a way.
Oh,
Hand.
I guess that's nice.
I don't hardly notice it anymore.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's been a much longer time than this has been for me, so
I'd rather not think about how long it's been.
that's fair. Time is an enigma. And it can be either the blink of an eye or way too long.
And time will help you with this.
I hope so.
So,
Right. Thank you. Sorry, I'm gonna go to bed.
okay. So, as everybody goes to bed,
I'm gonna keep watch.
keep watching the moon?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just
I will
staring
also
that down.
keep watch.
Okay.
I will pass out asleep on my bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw a mustache on Chris.
I would like to stay awake and watch.
Okay. So, as half of you watch the moon, half of you go to bed.
I think it's just me that's sleeping.
Silas go to bed.
Yeah.
You're
Lame.
counting Silas.
You also
He's
went
been
to
in
bed.
bed all day. That being said, eventually the sun rises, and those of you who are staying up, watching the moon, taking shifts, resting, go ahead and make a perception check.
Let's do it.
No, you do it.
7 plus 5.
12.
Thank you.
I believe mine's
12.
just-
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Survival checks.
I got 24
Nice.
I'm
for
gonna
perception, and
I'm
then
gonna
survival.
burn
Perception.
the thing.
What's your survival?
Yeah,
Unnatural 20.
that's
Oh
better.
no, my survival wasn't good.
So it's 12 and 20.
Perception was 27.
27 and
Mhm.
survival.
Survival. 19.
Okay.
11,
Proclaim to us what you got.
19 for survival, and
Okay.
24 for perception.
Nice. Okay, so very perceptive, guys.
You're so perceptive.
So, you guys watch the moon pretty attentively tonight, taking shifts, kind of going, staring, making sure what's going on with it. I would say you guys are fairly perceptive. It's hard to tell, but as you watch the moon rise, the very sliver of a crescent, it almost seems like it's growing.
Like the orb.
Like you're watching the moon begin to wane.
Like the phases or the size of it?
The sliver is growing wider and wider and wider. And it's not much, but all of you do take note of it. Abnormally fast.
Without the moon, she has no power, so let's take out the moon.
What?
Oh, that's so
We are going
right.
to
This is
steal.
not-
You are going to steal the moon.
Okay, is it just me or that moon is getting closer?
No.
It's
We
the game is
Majora's
Majora's
Mask.
Mask, yeah. The
We
end.
secretly grew this
Got
whole
me.
time.
You have 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's not normal.
That's why the torso looks so weird. You just have like stilts for your legs.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Not right.
So what do we make of this?
I mean, she's doing something.
You
you think it's Paris? Do you think she controls the moon?
Yes.
It's something unnatural.
So quirky.
Do you think it has to do with the amulets or Paris? Or
Herb.
both?
All has to connect to Herb.
It's Herb. Herb is controlling the moon.
Herb is
I mean, we know
Send death
Damon
birds
at least
to the moon.
wanted the ambulance.
Which means God. Oh wait, I'm not here.
Wait, one more time.
Damon wanted the ambulance. Which means Garvia probably did too.
I mean,
I feel like killing someone right now.
I don't want to metagame, but wasn't she the one that kind of said that, like, she found you guys after you
I have
took
a
them
question.
off?
Was it? Yes.
Whenever y'all were time frozen, apparently, whatever y'all were making up, was the moon still moving in that frozen time?
Oh, that's a good question. Of all the times that the time has been stopped, and I've not been stopped, and also like her too. Has there been like noticeably like the moon has not been stopped?
I'd say you can. Hard to tell without taking note in the moment.
Yeah, that's tough. It's okay. We're gonna get another moment pretty soon, so we can take note of that.
What does that mean?
It means that we're gonna be attacked very soon.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking, cause like, why would it move so fast unless like it keeps on moving? Like if we're like keep on going that, but like we stop right there, it keeps on going as we're time frozen, and then we catch up. See that? You see that?
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening. That is my insight. So that means she either just killed another king or killed someone.
She's filling out her bingo cards. What
Okay,
she's
but
doing.
we're not affected by time being stopped though when we have the special jewelry.
Yeah, but do y'all have it now?
Yes.
I'm stuck in my time world.
Oh, I thought whenever they left, they took it off of them.
Mm-mm.
They have theirs.
Oh.
They picked off the one that Mithra had. Because Mithra had it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm asleep.
Me too.
I'm zonked out.
So, that being said, that revelation discovered. The sun rises, and those of you who are on the deck of the ship can see just across the water a city on the horizon. Large, built around this almost sinking mountain range here. It is massive. The buildings themselves appear to be metal. They shine with the sun across the water. There you see other ships of similar make. A lot of them sailless, and a lot of them giving off this beautiful green hue, like a lot of the buildings. And as you approach what you presume to be the city of Mithril. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Alright.
A lot of planning, a lot of talking, a lot of discussion, and a lot of calls to dad.
And a few emotional
A lot, just about everybody called their dad tonight. But everybody tried to make it a phone call once they found out what the phones were a thing.
I always knew.
I always wanted to make a phone call.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, sometimes you don't have the phone or a payphone.
I'll make a phone call.
I got
Don't have minutes.
Don't have minutes.
We don't have to write.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to buy a phone with minutes. Oh man.
I thought that's you.
out of key the whole time.
Yeah. So that being said, thank you guys for watching tonight. We'll see you next week
On the Wayward,
The Wayward 7,
which
yeah.
is actually our name now.
I
It only took us a whole year.
Yeah, it did take a
Dude,
whole.
we just metagame.
We just better
Yes.
get a little bit.
So much
100%.
metagaming in this episode.
Oh,
It's
100%.
fine. It's whatever.
I will not apologize for metagaming.
It's
I
okay.
will need
Cut
it.
out every time we metagame.
Yeah.
In the
It'll
video,
be
it'll
an
be about
hour-long
2
Editors.
episode.
Editors.
Yeah,
cut
it'll be
out.
fun. Some of it's too short.
Hey, my conversation with my dad was not meta.
That was not meta. That was not meta.
Mine
That was
meta.
real.
That was real gut check.
Mine was real.
Mine's
Metagaming.
not.
Only metagaming is talking to Lydia.
Jack, what should the audience remember to do after this episode?
Go home.
We assume you're not at your house.
Why would you watch this in your safe space?
Well, because they're watching it while they're driving, of course.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Adrian?
Watch our videos.
Hands off the wheel.
Adrian's not watching.
We don't condone
Yeah.
any distracted
We're
driving.
gonna control your
Even
driving.
if I
Drive
do
left
it.
right now.
Or don't do it.
No confessions
Turn right.
either.
Turn
The important thing is
Turn
when you're not
left.
driving, but whether you're home or
Turn
not,
left.
subscribe to this channel.
Hey!
Turn on the notification bell.
Yes!
Leave a comment
Ah!
about. I forget what I wanted you to comment about, but just
New
leave
It
a
was
Year's.
comment. and tell me
originally about
something.
like what we should name our group.
Yeah,
If you
but
have
I
a better
don't
name
know that.
than what they metagamed,
Yeah.
by all means.
By all means,
Then what
we
we
take
stole?
suggestions.
Yeah,
we
take
can still
suggestions.
The
change it.
meat gods.
Yeah.
Leave another comment asking what was Silas doing
Yeah,
for those
tell me
days.
what Silas was doing those 2 days. They were on the
Oh, yeah.
show.
And then after you're done doing that, Lauren, what do they do next?
Vote for your favorite dad conversation.
That's not. I was
whose
setting up
dad
the
was the
socials.
best dad?
Who had the best dad
I
conversation?
set
it
the
Miss
socials
Sean?
and you just like.
I
Was
know.
it
I walked
Evan's?
right back.
Was it Evan's
Was
fake
it
dad?
Evan's fake
That's
dad?
good though. That was
Was
good.
it-
Evan is Chris's dad.
Can you actually?
Gwen's
Can
dad.
we have our
Was his
social person
affairs?
put out a poll?
Yeah.
To
Yeah, I
match
can.
a poll of
I'll
who
put out
was-
a poll
Yeah.
on our social media at the Wayward 7.
Check out the poll.
Segway.
Sweet. Awesome. So, hope to see you guys next time.
Oh,
The Wayward 7!
no.